late night, early mornings. Good morning, good night, hello, good night. So listen, I fell asleep. I think I got a little too lit. Here we go with this janky ass fucking internet. Let me see what's going. I don't know what's going on. I don't even understand how I was able to stay up last night with this internet. So let me just turn and see if I can be heard. Jesus. Okay, I can hear myself. Listen, I'm gonna do that because I was supposed to do my hair, right? I was supposed to do my hair. I got too drunk listening to the Godfather. I was listening to the Godfather D. Durrell, and then I went over there and I was listening to the good Pastor Stewart. And honey, I was got to feeling too good. And the last thing I remember is on Not a Sector Show. It was DJ Drama, Slender, Cutie Wood, Dr. Nikki, and Divine Seven. And baby, I passed out, baby. I passed out, baby. Honey, I woke up. I said, alert. I was supposed to do my hair. Good morning, Clark Clark. Good morning, beautiful. I was supposed to do my hair, but I got a little too lit during I started out getting lit. You know how the graveyard go. You know how the graveyard go, June. And I fell asleep, y'all. And so I'm up. I still ain't did my hair though. I was contemplating, do I really want to do it? The answer is no. The answer is I don't want to. I need to, but I don't want to. I still got beads on my hair. Y'all know I was able to take out most of my beads last night. How do we go from everybody being all calm to the next kerfuffle? It's just an emotional roller coaster over here. Okay, I can't sing no notes because I just woke up. Y'all gonna have to catch me on when my throat chakra is better activated. We getting ready to sip on it. Do y'all know that ginger ale got a cherry flavor? Oh my god! I was in the store today. I was in the store and I love the cranberry ginger ale, but they only sell the cranberry ginger ale at Christmas time. And I thought my eyes was deceiving me because I see some red. And so it said cherry ginger ale. So I was like, come on, Canada Dry. So I picked it up and I love it. Now I was over there on In the Lab Live. Miss Cupcake speaks of the drunker than a skunk, and I do mean drunker than a skunk. Telling somebody she loved them and to shut the fuck up at the same damn time. She was over there complaining about people trolling. I let Miss Cupcake know I will forever troll her. She is the only person who I know who gets on Beyonce's internet on Interlab Live. She hits that link. She's that link, and she likes to talk about how she's delivered now, but she used to sell crack, snort cocaine, and sell pussy. I will forever troll you for that, ma'am. You don't want nobody to troll you. Stop telling us that, baby. Listen, oh Father, I can't help D. Darrell but notice that when you were sharing your screen earlier, when I had put that video on private, okay, that you wasn't subscribed to the Sister Toilette. Mm-hmm. Now maybe you was on your backup calendar. Listen, the what about the blackberry? I don't know about black cherry, Clark, but the blackberry Canada Dry, like my Sam's Club sell the variety of Canada Dry. You know, like 3 12 packs. I really like that blackberry. Don't nobody else in my house like ginger ale. See, when I was growing up, ginger ale was a cure for everything. Clark, girl, you got a headache, drink a ginger ale. Your stomach hurt, girl, drink a ginger ale. You got a boo boo, girl, drink a ginger ale. Ginger ale is a cure all at my grandma's house, okay? And so, don't nobody like it, but I love ginger ale. And if I drink tequila the next day, I got to drink nothing but ginger ale because tequila make my stomach hurt. Listen, listen. Can't nobody tell me that the sister toilet ain't learned nothing about trolling from none of you niggas. Now, in that moment, Jeremy on the board, shout out to the good sister Sexy Red TV for pointing out that she was not subscribed, that the Godfather was not subscribed to the toilet. Listen, I had to kiki a little bit Look, I know I was having too much of a good time because my husband told me to go into my office because I was kicking a little bit too hard. The troll in me had to hit the private just for a quick second. Anywho, now, Godfather, this is what threw me off. After 2 hours of cussing and dragging, Hoodie, you decided to say you ain't had nothing bad to say about the brother, even though you had drunk him for a solid 2 hours. Y'all was over there blocking in the chat like Verla. I could have listened. I was thinking in my head, did this nigga give Verla a my stick on the low? Who child? Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. It was blocks everywhere. Now we still don't know why Deidre Real got the guy Chad T block. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. I just know that he do. Um Now Deidre Godfather, I thought that the Texas men were supposed to stay together. Now let me tell you what, listen. Godfather, Lord Jesus. Listen, y'all are messing up my love donations, Lord. It's fine. I got to troll just a little bit. Chill, listen, I told you it was dirt serious. Girl. I told you it was definitely dead serious, right? Now, after 2 hours of him dragging Hoodie, he said that he didn't have a bad word to say about Hoodie after dragging him for 2 hours. I couldn't tell. Now, it took me out when he gave, excuse me, when he gave that fake apology to CE. Now, listen, let's be clear. CE is a part of the sector nonetheless. He's a scamming ass nigga. And it always tickles me when people be financially supporting them, because Country Synergy is a scamming ass nigga. Right? Now, first of all, Godfather, I want to know how much of a love donation did you send to Country's Energy, right? You just be trolling, Godfather, but then you tell us to stop trolling so much. You don't think it was trolling when you blocked Hoodie in the chat, dropped the link, told Country's Energy you were sorry for how you allowed him to get jumped by the sector, and then you told him to come up on the panel and drag him. Why? Listen. Stefan, this shit took me out when he said he was getting ready to send Country's Energy a substantial love donation. It never ceases to amaze me, right? It never ceases to amaze me. Now, but good sister Sesame, I know you like Country's Energy, okay? But Cham, Shaquille, I had listen. I ain't gonna hold you. I had almost fell back asleep over there listening to the immortality tablet setting. I'm gonna have to wait till I get done with that to listen to it because child, I almost had to fell back asleep. And then I was like, well, I did say I was gonna go live, and then my clock in my house and my phone clock, I forgot. Did y'all make your time go up? My phone went up automatically, but my stove did not. I don't got no smart stove or nothing. Do they make gas smart stoves? I don't know, but listen, my dream stove is that gas stove with the red knobs. My brother-in-law told me he could spray paint some red knobs, but uh, I I want the real joint. Anyway, I said fuck it. I had to fell asleep because I had drunk one too many drinks. I had the real playing on one phone. I had DJ Drama playing on another phone. They going off over there in the Mo 3 sector. It's a love pentagon going on over there, and I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of it. People flagging people's cash apps. I didn't even realize you could flag a person cash app. Anyway, yeah, I did have to hit that private on them right quick, germ on the board. Again, into yeah, Shaquem drinks. You heard what I said. It will plur. Plur. All right, let's see. You said weird. Yeah, well, KKC was attempting to have a conversation with him. He was not having it. Listen, people are too much. It really, really is. Okay. Anyway, Cousin's Energy is a whole scamming ass nigga. And Carrie was in the chat like, you just might as well throw your money away. Like, why the fuck is we giving money to Country's Energy? But see, that's what at heart we are all trolls. You know what I'm saying? At heart we are. So Country's Energy, shout out to you. Thanks to the kerfuffle between the original Godfather and the new Godfather and the 2024 Godfather, we was able to get you a love donation for basically nothing. Ain't that about a bitch? Mm-mm-mm. I know Conscious Energy was happy he camped up, honey. What was he eating? The cookout? He was eating for the cookout. I don't know, but he was excited to hit that lane. Listen, Conscious Energy, if somebody want to get him here and drag you for being a scammer, I'ma let him, because you scam. You still in our sector, though. Yeah. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Don't dock
So later, us Texas niggas are tired.
me, man.
Tired. That shit was funny as hell.
Oh, Shakim, that's a good question. I always wonder, how does it make Anti feel when D Darrell sends Conscious Energy money? Like, do he get in trouble for receiving that money, or do she match the donation and send him a donation too? Shout out to
Well, you
C.
remember he called on the phone when he was on the live with D Darrell one time.
Yeah, he called him not too long ago, right? For with Hoodie,
Yeah,
for $50.
yeah. He said
Mhm.
Hoodie didn't send him all the 50, man. What's up with that, Hoodie? Come on, man.
Hoodie, don't send him shit. Don't just send him shit, Hoodie.
Shit.
Where them Christmas presents at that he said he was giving to them children charity. I'm not gonna involve you in it,
I
but
don't know, man. I don't know. I don't be in CD Hood, man. I don't know. They say he took care of the third ward, though. I don't know. He
no
got him some
comment.
donuts. He have some Krispy Kremes out there.
Yeah,
Shit.
he
But
was
D
taking.
Rail ain't no Texas nigga, man. Don't put D Rail in Texas. That nigga from the boot. He Louisiana.
Okay, all right, okay. So, all right, he is from Louisiana. I'm gonna give you that, Chad T. I'm gonna give you that. I like how you
Hey,
did that maneuver there. That was good. That was good.
man. Shit, I had just turned it up on there. And I'm watching this shit, D Rail, he bitching and complaining and shit. And then he said, "Oh, the nigga took a damn boy." I died laughing. I said, "Oh, boy, got him. Got him." I said, "Ooh, toy lady, got him."
Listen, I just wanted to let him know that he too is somebody who plays clips for somebody who doesn't want the clips to be played, but you all up on my channel clipping it up. And I
Yeah.
didn't receive no love offering.
He like, that nigga whole time, he said, "Oh, I am subscribed." He told me, "Well, maybe it ain't on this account. Well, nigga, you better sub on all 5 accounts
Yeah,
you
what's
got,
going
nigga.
on with that? I was like, oh no, this nigga ain't even subscribed to the Sassy Toilet.
Hell, you better sub with the rebirth, the new birth,
Right, right.
all
I'm
them
subbed
hoes.
to all 50 level of your channels. You have the nerve to share your screen and not be subbed to me. What is wrong with you?
Shit. Better get it right. Better
Oh,
get it right.
that was a good little Kiki. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a good
Hell
little.
yeah, it was. I died laughing out this shit. Nigga, sub and send a purse. What the fuck you doing?
What we doing? Yeah, what are we doing, Godfather? While you sending money to Conscious Energy, what are we doing?
Yeah. Shit, my nigga CE gonna have a new outfit on Monday.
Oh man, he gonna have a new hat on. It's gonna be a little too tight.
Oh man. He done hit the Galleria.
Not the Galleria.
He done hit the gallows. See, he done went to the gallows on them hoes, man.
Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, Shakim, it started early with you. He said he glad to see that you lived to fight another day. Listen, me and my sister went back and listened to the replay because my sister said, Abby, I thought you said you weren't involved in no more fuck shit. I was like, I'm not involved in no fuck shit. She said, girl, I went to tap into your live stream and it was straight. She said you had a pedal full of people and some straight up fuck shit going down. And she said, I told her, well, what was I doing? She said, hell, you was down there in the chat telling them that you on the sidewalk. I was like, exactly. I was not involved in that. I was not
Yeah.
involved.
I mean, I can't help it if a nigga been mad at me for damn near a whole year just because I asked him why he didn't take Real G channel. You know what I'm saying? Then I can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put the nigga on some hoes and then he don't want them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is it? What can I do?
Listen, one day y'all will be okay. But I told her
Well, I
that
mean,
they
you know me. That's the
stop.
whole point about it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around saying a nigga don't like me all the damn time. Eh, shit.
Not the new birth, the rebirth, and the afterbirth. Oh Lord, I had a good little kiki. So I see that Hoodie has already um set up his live stream for tomorrow. Now, now I did hear a little bit of toy lady hate there. The Godfather did say that I put the bait out there and that Hoodie fell for the bait. What was the bait that I put out there?
I don't know.
I was trying to figure that out when he kept saying you fell for the bait. I was like, wait, what bait? What bait? How did I bait Hoodie?
I don't know. I think they just putting you in shit right about now. You know what
Well,
I'm
see,
saying?
no, I don't
I feel like
mind.
anytime the motherfucker bring up the chat this, the chat that, next to follow is Chad T. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think they just throwing your name in shit now, trying to say you mess with the shit.
Listen, I'm openly messy with it. Let's be clear. The sexy toy lady tells you that she's messy, but
Mhm.
I did feel like he was talking to Hoodie. And maybe that was just my warped perception. Could have been. However, I just felt like he was talking to Hoodie when he was saying some of that stuff. That's all.
Hey, Stephen, if the nigga got something, he can drop whatever he got. I mean, I've been telling y'all to drop the shit, right? You, all y'all. Whatever you got, drop it, nigga.
444, let's go. 444 on the clock. Listen, ain't nobody got nothing on you, I don't believe. Um,
I mean, that's the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers love to fabricate shit around here. I mean, we see Stephen dropped slander picture, right?
Now I don't know who that white man is, but that most definitely ain't Flanny guy, but I stay
We
out of
saw
that
Stephen
kerfuffle.
drop slander picture, right? Hey,
I stays out of the men's kerfuffles. Now I do comment on it, but I try my best to stay out of the men's kerfuffle. I'll go mute real quick. I'll hit mute real quick and hop down in the chat before I try to jump into another men's all men kerfuffle and play devil advocate for anybody. I will go down to the chat and kiki with the chat and ask who's winning. My bad.
already.
If that's trolling, I do troll a little, just a little bit.
Shit, they say, nigga, it is what it is.
We got to keep the sector moving. We all have a part to play. I have to have a messy moment so that it could keep on rolling. Now, I didn't know. Look, I tried to tell the good sister Sexy Red last night that Dear Dorella was definitely serious about this Godfather. And he was trying to convince us for a good 30 minutes that he wasn't serious about it. But he is. And that's
Yeah,
okay
he
if
react
that
every
matters to
time.
you, Darrell. Like that's cool. That's okay if that matters to you. The sector mean different things for different people. The
Yeah,
sector's
he's the
crazy.
only one serious about this shit. I mean,
Right.
you got a handful of people real serious about this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why they be asking where niggas be at and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you looking for niggas like that? Motherfucker can't step away for a little bit.
All right, let's see what Steffi says. Steffi says that Tris will ask questions to reveal what he'll cover on his show. So
Okay.
so are you saying Prince of Sheba that Tris will throw out some questions and then start a narrative and base his show off of the after the narrative? Is that what
I
you're
think
saying?
he probably talking about that troll account shit, but it's like whatever account he think that's mine, nigga, it ain't me. Cause I put it to you like this: why the fuck would I have another account when I come in the room, everybody know who it is and what it is? You know what I'm saying? When I'm slapping you in the face, I want you to know it's me slapping you in the face. I ain't finna come up in here and say I'm Frank Lucas or somebody. And
Mm.
then when you say you can't see me, I go switch to my other account so you can see me type shit. You dig?
Okay. Well, listen, I only troll people who block me. As long as you don't block me, I won't come into your chat with my troll account because I like conversing with the people. Clark Hart says she don't get it. Are people on YouTube or some Alternative reality. Yes, Clark, for some
Yeah.
people, YouTube is an alternative reality because maybe it's something isn't going on there in their regular life, so they compensate for it. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, well, I socialize on YouTube. Otherwise, I'm out here momming and wifing. Like I got a few friends, but I can't hang out with my single friends too much because they do single people shit, and I can't really do single. They be really on some. They still living life recklessly, and I have not Godfather Daddy, Lord Jesus, and I have, other things to do. So I cut like y'all are the people who I fraternize with outside of work and outside of like the little small group of people who I do fuck with. But in my regular life, I don't really be fucking with people too much because of the energy exchange, right? But I fuck with y'all. I've been fucking with y'all pandemic. So this is how I socialize, and I be up in the middle of the night. It's not a lot of people in my regular life who are up in the middle of the night because I'm a night owl. I work third shift, so even when I'm not at work, I'm up late. So this is where I come to socialize. I take my now. Here's the thing: I take my toys very seriously, Clark. Right? For me, conveying the correct message with the toys is important. I'm passionate about my toys. I've been waiting on the toy to come for 2 weeks. I finally got it in the mail today. I was happy as a bitch. I was so happy. Car girl is so cute, right? But I'm serious about educating people on toys. Like the toy lady is very serious about my message. You feel me when it comes to my toys? But everybody is on here for a different reason, and maybe nobody clearly the Godfather title means something to him, right? And that's fine. That's fine. And he gave like 50 11 reasons of why he will always be the Godfather. He said he could leave and come back as many times as he wants to. He could quit and delete the set and come back and he's still gonna be the Godfather. Okay. Oh Lord, you so it's Godfather Daddy. Who the word Godfather Daddy? Just don't be too disrespectful. The toilet will let the trolls eat. I will let the trolls eat. I believe that the trolls should be able to write in the chat too. Just don't be acting like P in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Why is P over there in the beef sector doxing the binary and everybody chat? Did you know
Damn.
did you know about this chat T?
I heard a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't watching none of it, you know what I'm saying? It just came to my attention that like nigga P over there giving Bonnie a whole rundown to them niggas, like damn.
Nigga, I'm talking about like nobody, absolutely nobody, and P in everybody's chat in the beef sector doxing the
Well,
doxing
hey, I guess that's P way of getting back then, you know what I'm saying? I mean shit, if he can't put in the work on him, shit, he gonna toss his ass up to somebody that can.
Listen, half of the people are loving it because they don't like binary anyway.
Yeah. Cause I
So
know he was on what was that nigga Lemon or some shit.
yeah, Lemon. Yeah, he supposed to be going
Yeah, one
live
guy I was
on
like, damn,
Lemon.
Bonnie up on this nigga shit. Then shit, nigga rolled over a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hell, he was live as damn self. I said, God damn. You
Yeah,
know what
well,
I'm saying? So I guess they on the nigga
binary
neck.
and Lemon is in the middle of a little kerfuffle,
Mm.
and so they were besties. It was all good a week ago, just like Hoodie
Well,
and D the World. They was on each other panel. Lemon had welcomed him into the beef sector with open arms. It was a beautiful sight. But fast forward to this week, ooh we.
in the words of Forrest Gump, shit happens.
Oh Lord,
Shit.
and he is over there giving them the whole rundown of binary code. He in the chats calling them touch code. Listen.
But see, like you say, motherfuckers talk about this trolling shit and all that. So is that P way of trolling? I mean, you
Yeah,
can't tell a nigga how to troll, right?
he not trolling. He dead serious.
Yeah, but I'm saying
P
it's
don't
like
even like that nigga.
if he know he can't get the binary to touch him how he want to touch him, shit, he gonna give it to these niggas and let them run the score up on him. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. I guess.
I mean, shit, everybody play in they different ways. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some niggas that like to make cartoons about everybody and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got other niggas, they might take another route. Cuss niggas out all day, chase them around on pounds or whatever. Or a nigga might get other nigga in the chat or whatever. It's like everybody do shit in different ways. You know.
That's
But the
true.
thing about it is you gotta be smart enough to pick up on what a motherfucker trying to do and not do what they think you gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause I mean, shit, a motherfucker can't make me do shit. You know, shit, I move when I want to move, and I talk when I want to talk, and I speak on you when I feel like speaking on you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
That's how it's gotta be.
Yeah, but that's why I say shit. Hey, P doing what he do. I mean, hell, he was over here getting it for what, about a good 2-3 months. Niggas putting his pictures up and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
listen, yeah, he definitely got stomped out in the sector. He definitely did.
yeah, so maybe he getting vindicated. You know, he feeling vindicated over there and shit. Like, yeah, they getting his ass there. You know.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
But
let's go
man,
to the next one.
hey, you seen that little video Hoodie and them did though? That shit was funny as hell.
Mm-mm. Let me see.
You
Hold
ain't
on.
seen the clip?
No.
God damn, toy lady.
I told you I got drunk and fell asleep. After I
Ah,
put the video on private, I think I got really drunk really fast after that because I was kikiing so hard. I was kikiing and sipping and kikiing. All
you
right.
can't. You can share your screen and shit.
Listen, I'm already ahead of the game. Just give me a moment
Already.
to figure out what I got going on. You know. Um,
Yeah, just a little short little clip.
Dang, my truck is live. Okay, look, y'all was going so bad. My trucker said, "Fuck that." That was like, what the fuck y'all got going on over there? I was like, man, listen, you know, this we was just getting down.
Hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Some people want to get put on, some people don't, you know. I was just trying to help the nigga out. But you know, I guess he had some built up frustrations and shit. It's cool. You can get it all off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want to hold shit in. I mean, it's just like what they say, you hold gas in, it'll kill you, right?
Well, yeah, that's how you get disease in your body.
Yeah. So you want to get that shit out.
Hopefully, it's good. Listen, it's telling me that I don't have no internet, but it told me that all last night. So let me mute, and then we're gonna watch this here video. Is this the correct video?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
What the hell is this shit you need this meeting for? I got shopping to do.
Probably another beef about the fucking garbage roots.
Yeah, more garbage. Plus another $20 to park this thing. Well, we ought to get into these Manhattan parking lots. It's a license to steal. All right, let me out.
No.
Yeah, it's about to go down.
Not drama.
Drama with the first shot.
Tag life. For real. no chill.
Yeah,
They don't have no chill.
this nigga put raw beef up in the shit too. Oh, this nigga wild for this shit.
Oh man, I was thoroughly entertained.
That shit is hilarious, boy.
Hey,
Shout
Smoke.
out to them niggas.
Oh,
Oh,
listen, I wouldn't have thought
my bad. I can't say shout out to nobody no more. They say I'm
oh,
kissing ass.
oh no, I don't think so. But it's okay. I shout out people all the time.
Oh shit! They say I'm kissing ass. Mm.
Listen, I was divine. I was thoroughly entertained. If I feel like it was too short, listen, y'all ain't got no sense.
Yeah, that
And
was a
then
good little
the
clip
stuff
though.
brought me up in there too, slit like.
Shit, I think that nigga premiered this shit like at midnight or some shit.
Oh, see, I was already asleep. I was already asleep at midnight.
Yeah.
That's how I missed it. Well, I don't know if I was asleep at midnight, but whatever time, Divine Seven, Dr. Nikki, and Cutie One was on the panel with Slender and them. I fell asleep. I remember falling asleep, but those 5 people was on the panel at the same time. So I made it up until whatever point that happened, and then I was just too drunk at that point. I had them passed out.
What was you drinking on?
Gin, this Bombay Sapphire premiered. It's something lemon, a small batch. I I bought it at the liquor store, and I just remember whenever the last time I was on somebody's panel and I opened the bottle and it was like, and you was like, "Toy lady, I hear you drinking," and I was like, you know what?
Hell
How the fuck do you know what the fuck that sound was? I've been meaning to catch you on that question. I said, this nigga is in the chat snitching on me. And then, nigga, how hard was you, nigga? You must have been really paying attention to hear that bottle come.
I mean, well, if you a drinker, you know shit. Shit, what the fuck you talking
Damn,
about? Yeah.
this nigga done clocked me with the drink.
Hey, that nigga propane the other day when he was live, he said he was drinking on some vodka called Bird Gang.
Is that the real thing, or is he playing?
Yeah, he said that's real. That's like nigga Stargate need to get that shit and come up with it.
Hey, listen, that'll be some grade A trolling right there.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga said he was drinking on some vodka called Bird Gang.
I didn't know what that means. Look, let me do my Googles right quick. Maybe propane was trolling. Let's see if propane was trolling.
I don't know, cause you know he had been drinking that whole day. That's when he did them goddamn 12 hours on the live.
Listen, he come through for us once every 2 months
Hey,
with a
I think
good
that nigga jumped
strong.
the whole bottle, boy.
Oh, okay. Let's see, bird. Mm, let's see
He
if
said it
it.
was some vodka. Said it was about $30 or whatever.
I mean, Grey Goose is a bird. Yeah, Bird Gang vodka. It's a real vodka. It's real. It's
Hey,
real.
we need it. We need that Bird Gang vodka.
Oh my God, Star.
Star gotta get us some and cam up with it. Bird Gang vodka.
Oh my God. It's 40%. It's a real thing. It's crazy. I thought that nigga was trolling.
Nah, I mean, like I say, drinkers know propane ain't trolling
It's
with no drink.
$28. It's
I told you, he
$28.
said it about $30.
It's made in Philadelphia. Actually, it says it on the bottle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shit. That mean it might sell. It might not be selling down here. Then I don't
Mm.
know. Might be one of them mom and pop shit.
It says that it's a tribute to the Bird Gang vodka. They have a Kelly Green lime. They have a lime edition. That's crazy. Propane, you ain't shit.
He said when he got it, he thought about starting. He thought about Photon do the bird walk.
Yeah, he most definitely was drunk that day if he drank the whole bottle. Cause listen, I remember he went live and was like, yeah, did y'all hear me for the last hour of the live? I was like, what live? I wasn't even a part of the first live.
Yeah.
I didn't get a notification till the second, well, till the 6 hour one.
Yeah, that nigga was pissed off. He said he was sitting there talking to himself about 30 minutes and then realized the live had cut off. Yeah, that was all the same night. Yeah, that nigga was out of there, boy.
Well, go ahead, propane. I would have thought that he was trolling, but nah, it's a real such thing as it. Hey, smoke. I thought you was going live at 1 o'clock, but hell, I had to fell asleep. Did he go live at 1?
Who?
Smoke. He had something
I
set for
don't
like
think so.
1:15 a.m. or maybe it's still set. I can't remember. I do remember setting the reminder, but I had said I was like, okay, boom, I would go live after smoke go live, and I fell asleep. I woke up and said, "They ain't got nobody up." Then I was like, "Hell, somebody will wake up, somebody will get up."
I said shit. I was sitting there playing music and shit. You know how we do. The third shift. Hell, ain't nobody live. Nigga go to music. Shit, don't feel like listening to music. Nigga might watch one of these Tubi movies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm. Tubi suck. I
What?
listen. You remember back when Tyler Perry used to do the plays and the microphones used to be in the wigs, and it was just a little bit
Don't
bad.
do
Just
Tubi like that.
okay.
Don't do Tubi like that.
All right. All right. I
Now, see,
apologize.
I used to be on the you know, watch them hood movies on YouTube.
They come up every now and then, and some of them be all right. Some of them be all right.
Yeah, see, that's all Tubi is. Like them hood movies. Like old dude, what's his name? Nigga from Detroit. I get them. Them niggas in Detroit be make some good ass movies. That nigga Murder Pain. Like he be what was he in the Plug Love and all that shit? Nigga got a little series he doing called McGraw Ave or something. Yeah, them Detroit niggas be making some good ass movies and shows. I give them that.
Oh, he said no smoke. Retire. He done retired again. Okay.
But
Okay.
shit, I'm gonna holler at you later, toy lady. Get
All
her on
right.
back out here.
All right. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you in the chat. Okay. I'm trying to get these rubber bands out my dreads, y'all. I really want to do a detox, but I really don't want to sit there for an hour. But I haven't had a detox in 2 years. The detox is important, even your hair. There you go. Okay, Smoke say he retired. Well, Chad T, some of the hood movies I be trying to get into, but some of them I struggle. It be like a low budget, and I get that it's low budget, but golly, it just be so bad. They be so bad sometimes. Anywho, I messed around and watched a movie. You know how you be watching something on YouTube. I was like in the living room cleaning up, so I had the TV playing. And these Negroes in my household do not want to be silent into my YouTube account. Listen to this, Clark. Hold on. So I pay for YouTube Premium, correct, y'all? I pay for YouTube Premium. And so I told them one day, I said, well, let's just log into my YouTube because I have premium. I don't have no commercials, right? Because I'll be tired of ads. Ads irritate me, y'all. I do not like ads. I do not like ads. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I do understand it. I don't like them. Okay. I got enough of stuff to spend money on. Leave me alone. So we logged into my YouTube, right? Well, because we wasn't logged into my husband's YouTube, my playlist was coming up because it was logged into mine. So only sector shit was coming up. Now he likes to listen to the dude who go, ooh wee. You know who I'm talking about. They wear the bobby locks in their hair. They wear bobby locks in their hair, and they from Texas. I can't remember what their name is. And to be making the TikTok, who the fuck did I marry? Okay, so I keep seeing people doing little videos on the who the thank come through Smoke God. Smoke God say Toy Lady know the ad lib, sure do. Yes, Sauce Walking them and Huncho and the rest of them. He liked them. So the and I have a little bit of Dun Trip on my playlist, but for the most part, I'm not deep into the catalog like he is. He's like knee deep, and he liked them Texas dudes and the big dude, um, who got big boobs. Oh God, what's his name? I like his song start like, bitch, I'm from Texas or something, something, something. Anyway, he loved them Texas niggas. Okay. Not so much. Like my playlist is crazy. Like it's like an emotional roller coaster looking at the different playlists that I listen to. But for the most part, I listen to a lot of the ladies. So I love R&B, so I listen to a lot of SZA, a lot of Summer Walker. Um, what's the girl name? I like her. I will forever keep India Ari on my playlist, Flowetry, those type of ladies, that type of stuff. And then it goes into I'm a more of a West Coast rapper type of girl, so I love Nipsey. You know, I love the guy who was a pimp but not a pimp, the free game guy, all of them. You know, and then I got a little bit of most of my rap stuff is dead people, you know, or conscious rappers. But anyway, that was frustrating with the sexy toy lady because everything that was popping up on the TV was sector related and what I have saved. And so they said no, that they wanted to log back into their YouTube and so that their playlist would come up. So F them. So I don't be having time to log in and out. Oh Lord. Lord Jesus. Yes, big X the plug, right? Big X the plug. But I do I like the song where they like in the uh puffy hat. And that video almost remind you of the Walk It Like I Talk It video. Uh yeah. So that's the type of music that he listens to. Oh, he love Money Man. He love him. See, listen, the smoke guy, I gotta give it to you. The smoke guy, I believe that my husband is the reason why he listened to Bird, not Bird. Listen to this. Oh my God, I can't talk right. Um, the Bird Gang Show, but what is his name? Who I love so much. But you used to play when his album came out, Ride Wave, like, and we was listening to it via you. Yeah, yeah. I love me some Floetry. Listen, I love me some Floetry. I remember my mom took me to one of their shows. It was at the Blues. So um, I want to say we were. I want to say we actually went to Philly, like at the House of Blues. Well, it was somewhere. I remember being in high school and going with my mother to one of their shows and whatever it is they turned wherever they turned it into a live album or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I love me some Floetry, and I really do wish that they wouldn't have broken up. Yeah, oh God, Clark, they're so beautiful. Like, I love when there's a message in the music. Like, I love a good message in the music. If you could give me a good message, okay, like on Sunday mornings, right? Mello hates Shirley Caesar, and not because he doesn't know any better, right? But he said, "Mama, why do you listen to a song about such a long story, right?" And I be telling him, without the story, they couldn't have written the song. Hallelujah. Don't get me to preaching. See, you need to go through the storm to appreciate the sunshine, right? And so, my one of my favorite stories is the story about Shouting John, and it's like I think on YouTube it's called Hold My Mule, Hold My Mule, Shouting John's, Hold My Mule, and I love the extended version. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Clark, don't get me to preach, because I love the good message behind it. Okay, you know, it's beautiful. Even the what's the song by Shirley Caesar. My mom used to listen to the song. I used to didn't like this song coming up because they get into they wanted to be Christian one day a week. But I'm gonna digress, Clark. But anyway, they put me on some good music, and the story that's within the song No Charge. You don't see. Music hits you different when you go through stuff. Certain songs that you know all the words to, right, hit different when something when you go through something and you're actually listening to the words, you're receiving the message. But I used to hate the song No Charge, right? But now that's my ish. I'm trying not to cuss while saying that. But anyway, I love the story of Shot and John. Now, come on in the room. I've already written in my will that that is one of the songs that I won't play at my future service. I want the extended version with the little lady from Statesboro, Georgia. From Statesboro, Georgia. Okay, y'all know they had to walk up to her and give her the mic. Okay, they had to walk up to her. Okay, and give her the mic. I don't. That was a mother of the church. I don't know if y'all churches have mothers, but down here in the South we have mothers of the church. They normally about 60, 70 plus. Okay, and you only see them a couple times a year. You go see them on Easter. Y'all know Easter coming up. Y'all, I cannot wait to show y'all my little Easter dress. It's like a picnic table type of looking dress. It's so cute. I'm one of them people who buy the Easter dress and did the outfit after Easter. Honey, listen, Mello's suit is gorgeous. His suit is gorgeous. Okay, so yes. Okay, so you from North Carolina now. My grandma don't play about going to church on Easter Sunday. You cannot go to church any other day except for the anniversaries. My grandma liked for us to come to the anniversaries when they sang. Oh baby, Chad T. Now I buy funeral hats for the sector funerals. I know y'all think I be kicking. I should start like posting my funeral outfit for the next funeral. But at the least I have on a hat with my drink, okay? And I've been shopping at this particular hair store that my mama used to get her Sunday hats from. And the woman was telling me how happy she was to see me. And she was like, I thought about you and your mama one day. And she was like, and sure enough, you showed up. And when I told her I needed a funeral hat, and she asked me who funeral I was going to, and I was telling her, well, I was attending some online services. Y'all should have seen the look on her face. She was like, what? Nonetheless, I told her, but for the fact that we was having these funerals on the internet, I wouldn't have came into her store, and then it had been put on my heart because I think I was telling y'all I told my opinion I was going to go to Macy's. And then my husband said, why the fuck are you going to Macy's to buy a hat for the funeral? Like, you dumb as hell. But I'm not about to even let you spend that much money. You need to go somewhere and get you a cute little cheap hat. And I was like, okay, well, I remember, my mom used to go to the specific hair stuff. So anyway, I was telling her about what I was coming to buy the hats for because I actually bought two. But I have to find me a lavender type of hat to go with my dress for Easter, okay? And I even got me some lavender Uggs, okay? It's Ugg season. And I'm gonna have the cutest little I'm trying to figure out what the design on my nails gonna be. They don't like funeral. Well, listen, I enjoy the funerals. I have a good time. I can't wait. I don't know what my grandma wearing. She ain't busted out what she wearing yet, but she always wears something real good. She wears something real good on Easter. So I can't wait to see. But and then I know we have a baseball game, a family baseball game after Easter dinner this year. So that's going to be interesting. I've already told them that my child will be running for me as well as for himself. I cannot be running. Um, but that's something that my family does that we used to do. And it's a lot of a lot of family not here no more. D. Darrell, he is my godfather and proud of it. Okay, well listen. You want me to move back to the D. Darrell? Am I talking too much? I'm sorry, y'all. The cold, it was raining. And remember, I told y'all I was out there in the garden. So after it had stopped raining at like 2 o'clock, I was out there trying to get my little garden bed together because my lilies and stuff are sprouting. My trumpet lilies already done flowered. Y'all, my trumpet lilies. I got some pink and some purple ones. They look gorgeous. They look gorgeous. So I was trying to get all of that cleared out so that I could go to Lowe's later on today and get me some dirt and put it over it um, because the winter has gone. So we need to make sure that we throw a little bit more dirt on top of that. And I planted some sunflower seeds. So hopefully those come up. But I got to get working on my seedlings. Listen. Not Trigger Man. Okay. But this service gonna cost some money because they say to get a Trigger Man them family service, it's cost a little coin, charity. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard through the grapevine that a Trigger Man, service is a premium, comes with a premium coin, allegedly. Okay. Let me see there. And listen, you think Trigger Man won't cam up on the way to a funeral smoking? Trigger Man be on the way to the funeral service getting lit, okay? Shout out to Trigger Man, he the homie. Okay, and listen, Chatty, I know you don't want to break it up no more, but when I say that over there in the Mo3 sector, they have a love pentagon going on. I don't know if y'all know about the homie. Oh, listen, trumpet lilies are good, and then I have something bells. I don't know. They're flowers that the ancestor who lived on this property before me planted, so I do not disturb my husband's grandmother's flowers. I learned a very valuable lesson one year on disturbing her flowers. So I don't do anything for them to come up, Clark. They come up on their own. They are very beautiful. The trumpet lilies are very beautiful. I also have an area where I have a walking path where you can either walk left, and it's like over by my shed and then the lemon tree, or if you walk right you go kind of up a little hill, and I got some muscadine joints over there. But there are tiger lilies that come up completely on their own. All of the lilies come up, and the gladiators, they come up on their own, as well as the roses and stuff like that. Like all that stuff come up on its own. I don't have to do anything. And so if I want to plant something, I wait until that come in, and then I plant around it. And I have an area where she had, let me calm down because I'm gonna get triggered talking about this. The toy lady husband is slow as molasses sometimes, and he sprayed poison on the fucking hydrangea bush that had been there for more than 20 years, Clark. And I still have not forgave him for that. So in place of that, I placed some elephant ears, and I plant sunflowers around that. And then down by the road at the beginning, I plant, I love shrubbery, and I do sunflowers, and what's the, like some sort, like they're longer lilies. Mm. Yeah, they come up, Clark, they come up on their own. And I remember when I was like during the pandemic, and who was it who told me I was capping when I was telling Smoke last night that I did a lot of yard work? I would be listening to them while I was planting in the yard. I had this one area, it had like a big old timey tire, right? And some stuff used to grow up out of it, but it wasn't a lot. So I actually was at my mother-in-law's house when we was going through some, no, it wasn't Roundup. It was something in a powdery substance in a white little bag, almost like what they send jury in. He got it from Griff's, and that's like an old school hardware store. And he have to mix it in with water, and it looks cloudy. And then he used that little spray thing, and he killed the hydrangea bush. But anyway, Clark, yes, I take my landscaping very seriously. I do not like it. Like my neighbors on the other side, I had to tell her she had to get her shit together, because on one side our great aunt lives right there, so I just take care of her stuff. And then I add whatever she says she want, and I water her plants every single day. I put a rain catch system from Walmart, like what I got. It's a decorative big old jug that catch all the rainwater, and then they have a little hose. And so I catch the rainwater. That was my reason to buy two of the systems, Clark. And so the other lady who moved, they bought the property at the beginning of the pandemic, and they built onto the house, right? But they didn't do their landscaping. It looked so unkept. Clark, it really got on my nerves. And even the neighbor who lives across from us, who owns the farm, was like, they got to do something with their entrance. And I was like, well, I was like, and I told myself I wasn't gonna buy anything, but I'll kind of see what bulbs and stuff I had left over. And then I had told the girl, I was like, listen, I'll plant something there, but you have to keep it up. But I was like, you're going to make our property values go down because your entrance is very unkept. It looked like some abandoned type of shit going on. Shit was just overgrown. Like you built this nice beautiful house, and this is the way that you treat your entrance. Okay, but she did take care of it swiftly and professionally, might I add. She got lights put out there and everything, and she have this little company who come and do her decorations for her. But she did listen to us. But yes, during the pandemic, I would be out there doing my little gardening. And anyway, I was at my mother-in-law house going through some of her belongings. God rest her soul. And I went through one of the photo albums, and I got to see what the front yard looked like 20 years ago, Clark, and it was so beautiful. I promise you, I ain't doing no justice. I ain't doing no justice. But I will say that my husband's aunties, every time they come by, they be like, oh my God, my mom would be so proud because we do not care nothing about flowers and stuff, but you have it lit out here. I was like, thank you, because I sit out there and meditate, honey, in my shrubbery. I take each area, I have named it, and it has like its own little type of design going on. But yeah, I used to listen to the smoke guy while I'd be out there in the yard when he would be having the marathon lives. I sure would. He kept me company of many a days out there in the yards, especially when I was growing corn. Oh man, growing corn is hard though. No, she didn't take offense, and I tried my best, I try to be like as diplomatic as possible. So I was like, hey, we were talking. I definitely threw my neighbors under the bus, but I was like, and we all kind of like have a cohesive thing going. Everybody yard, it flows together. And so we didn't want to design her yard, but I was like, because you live here now, nobody lived there. So we just kind of tidied up down by the road and kept it pushing. But she cleared some trees and she cleared the path and stuff like that. So you could better get up in there and see up in there. So, ma'am, you cleared the path and we could see your nice, beautiful home that you just built, making my property value like shout out to her. My property value went up by like $9,000 just by her building a house on that plot of land. You feel me? So shout out to her. But you, ma'am, you gotta get this together. You got that nice, beautiful house, and it looked raggedy down here by the roads, and it was getting on my nerves. When it look raggedy, people throw trash and shit in your yard. But when it doesn't, I notice people do not throw trash and stuff in your yard. Because if I catch you throwing stuff out the littering coming down my road, I'm gonna get your tag number and report your ass. Because I'm not finna be out there by that road and them cars be flying and I be trying to pick up the bottles and stuff because I care about that type of stuff. Don't have it looking all dusty over here. Clark, inadvertently, I have a green thumb because of my grandmother. Because when we was little, I used to hate watermelons. Let me tell you why. Because people like we would have the watermelons on the back of the truck, and people would buy the watermelons from her. And so I always knew how to garden and plant, but being home during the pandemic, I had to find something to do to occupy my time, especially while Mello was doing the virtual schooling because they actually had to be up and on the camera and stuff. And so he would be sitting in the kitchen doing his work, and I would be outside, with my speaker, with my little Bluetooth speaker on, listening to the sector. You know what I'm saying? Kiki while I was out there in the garden. So yes, I kind of do have a green thumb, but only for certain things like I've tried to grow peppers from seed and they do, I don't know, like I just killed them in the process of the growing. I don't know what be happening, Clark. But if I buy the already established pepper plant, they flourish. But other than that, yes, I do have a sort of green thumb. And so my grandma, she done got to the age where it's hard for her to get out there and turn the dirt and stuff like that. So last year we let her dirt rest, but on their own, cantaloupe came up, tomatoes came up, and okra came up on its own. So we still harvested that, but me and her was going over her garden plans, and she was saying, well, we're just going to do a front when we're not going to mess with the one in the back. And I was telling her, well, I need the garden area in the back to grow the corn, because if I grow that at my house, it takes up too much of my personal garden area, and I wasn't able to yield as many um what do you call them, squash, zucchini, celery, and my okra, because I had grew corn there and I had to take like a large space, because yeah, it take a when you're trying to grow that much. So she's not going to be using the back garden area, so I have to get that together. But basically, I just want to grow okra and corn in that area, and maybe a little bit of squash for her. But in her front garden area, I already know what's going there, so I have to help her with that. But she don't do that until after Easter. But Lowe's is having a sale right now, so I have like $200 that's in my budget. But that budget has to take care of my personal garden area and the one at my grandma's house. So I am a little bit nervous. Now I do harvest the seeds from last year, but yeah, the price of dirt is expensive. And you want to make sure that you having a good grade of dirt when you're doing that, because everybody's going to be eating from there. So yeah, Clark, I have me a little green thumb, you know what I'm saying? And I was out there, I am vlogging the process of me clearing out the little area, my little garden area. So I'm gonna upload that onto my channel, my gardening channel. Hopefully I can get all that done tomorrow, but it is supposed to rain a little bit. And so if I do, they are having a good sale on the dirt. But I was trying to see if I could get my daddy to give me the hookup, and they'll bring it out on the truck, um, on the dump truck. So I was trying to see if he could get me to his dirt plug, but he haven't got back to me on that. But my husband did say he ran into him earlier at the homie house, so hopefully he'll be coming by. Okay, hold on. We don't have a HOA, Clark, because we're in the country, but my father-in-law lives in a community with a HOA, right? And he wanted to paint his house a specific color, and he had to ask, like he had to write a letter to them. They had a meeting, and they actually declined it, and he was hot. He was hot. And so I was asking him, what do the HOA do? Because he have to pay somebody to come cut his grass, right? They don't have a central area like a clubhouse. So I was trying to figure out, what is he paying $200 a month in HOA fees for? Like, you paying it so somebody can tell you that you can't paint your house? So, I'm about to start a whole kerfuffle over there and galvanize the community to dump the HOA fees or make them do something with it other than keep up a sign and a street light. Because we're talking about 100 houses in this subdivision. It's a rather large subdivision. It goes back and around and so on and so forth. It's not gated. It does have 2 signs with little lights out there and a few pieces of shrubbery, but hell, I could go out there and plant that. hmm So they better quit messing with my father-in-law before I mess up their money. Yeah, front garden, back garden, side garden, chickens running around. It's different than how it was when we was little. But I appreciate, it did traumatize me, Clark, when I had to break the chicken neck and stuff. And my grandma would boil the water and dip them down in there so that the feathers would listen. It did traumatize me, but now I appreciate it, because a lot of the times I get people asking me, like, how's your, how your skin so good, and I just tell them I eat, I control what I eat and what goes into my food by what I grow. I don't buy store-bought pesticides and stuff like that. I use natural remedies, and I don't buy store-bought fertilizer. I compost my food using worms, and I use worm castings. Okay. We're living off the land over here. Okay, if Mello and them want to go fish, they can go fish. Now, one thing I will give them is that they do. I'm lying. Okay, they do have the pond. So y'all peep what they do. They have this big ass pond out there, right? And every year they all put in money, and it's a truck that come out there and it pumps fish into the little lake out there, and you can go out there and fish. So baby, that's what the HOA is for. I don't know, but that is one of the dopest things I ever seen. And I told them they do need a community garden area. They actually do. That would be dope because they already fishing out there. And on the weekends, you see them out there. They be out there with their frisbees and their dogs running around, and they be fishing. I do composting. Absolutely, I do composting. My worms eat, and because I juice Clark. So with some of the stuff, I keep the pulp, I keep the riblets. With others, I don't. And that's what I feed my worms. And so me and my husband was having an argument because he was telling me that I'm being wasteful, and I told him I'm in fact not being wasteful, and I'm helping my worms produce the most nutritious castings because they are getting such fortified vitamins from the vegetables and fruits. So yes, Clark, I compost too. I absolutely do. Okay, but I'm wasteful. I'm very wasteful. Mm-hmm. Mello and John Luke steal my worms and go fishing. They do. And listen, I like John Luke because he's gonna be an engineer. I keep telling him this, and his mom is always laughing at me. But now I think I'm starting to even convince her that he's going to be an engineer because he will rig some shit up that works like no other child I have ever seen in my life. He will rig some shit up real quick and have some shit going. So he's going to be one of them country boys who make it rich from designing something because they deal in agriculture. So I keep telling them, I'm speaking it into existence. That little boy, his ingenuity skills are top tier. The way he be man fishing with a stick, I ain't never seen it like that. And he made a, what they call it, a harpoon. That's what he called it, a harpoon. It's a stick, but it's sharp on the end, and they be throwing them into the water. They even know how to fish that way. I said, y'all some barbaric little kids, but I can dig it. But I can just see him running. I wonder, do they be running through the woods, killing the bunny rabbits with their homemade spears? And, I don't want to be. I would never live in the city if I could help it. Yeah, he be stealing worms. Y'all know I care about my worms. And then they so disrespectful when they do it. Because I done told them when they steal my worms, they so barbaric. Yes, I'm using that word to describe them. They just stick their hands down in there and grab a bunch of the dirt and just a handful of them. Like they don't, I have a sifter. They can sift. They can put it in the sifter, shake the sifter, all of the dirt in the worm castings will fall out and they'll just have the worms. But no, they got to dig into the dirt and disturb it. Man, they irritate me with that. And they know they irritate me with that because I repeatedly catch them doing it. So I might get a new system. They have a new, so Clark, they have the vermicomposter system that you can keep in the house. But, my husband be tripping. He don't like critters in the house. Oh, do the regentrify. Man, listen, it's been some regentrifying, and they widened the road and added another lane, and they about to put a roundabout like right up the street from my house. I don't know how to feel about that. That's not too much for them to do, and they have to respect. They have to respect my worms. We need those worms, just like we need the bees, just like we need the rain. They got to respect it. That is their home. That is their home, Chad T. They have to respect their home, or they won't reproduce baby worms for me, and they won't reproduce premium worm castings to use to fertilize the fruit and vegetables that they're going to be eating. They have to learn boundaries. And if I have to teach them a life lesson through the worms, then so be it. But they are disturbing their home, Chad T, and that affects how they reproduce. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. When I go and visit my family members who live in heavily populated cities, I be so ready to see some trees and back roads. Chad T, I refuse to listen to it's a dog eat dog world. I don't care. Those are my pets. I love those worms. I don't name them individually, but they have the bins that they're in are named, okay? And that's their community, and they need to respect them. Doggone it. Because some are younger and older. So I have generations of worms who is helping me grow my food for my family. Let me calm down. I'm dead serious, okay? You know I'm dead serious. I be fussing. Anyway, y'all get into it because it's about to be the prime time to start your vegetables and stuff. I don't know what you grow in your area. I have yet to get an orange to grow in South Carolina, but I'll tell you one day I'm gonna get an orange to grow in South Carolina. All right, so what was I talking about? Oh, the love. Okay, back to Trigger Man Bang Bang telling. Okay, so over there in the troll boat beef boat 3 sector, we have a love tribal going on. So allegedly they flagged 357 Broadway's cash app. I had no idea that you could flag somebody cash app. And so they got his cash out shut down. So he was having to run his cash out for his supporters through somebody else, through one of his women supporters. Now he had a few online wives. He had some sector wives. And the sector wives didn't like each other. Shout out to Slender God, because me and my sector wives, we like each other. Okay. We like each other. His sister wives did not like each other. They was a little jealous of each other. And so he was having to run his cash out through one of the sister wives' cash out. Come to find out, because Chad T, if he do, I'm gonna tie fire to both their asses. You hear me? I'm gonna let them have it if I catch them reaching down in my rooms with their bare hands. I'm gonna tie fire to their asses. Just know, yes, you can flag a cash app. Listen, they was flagging Broadway. I call him the beard because y'all know I love a good beard. They was flagging his cash app, so he was having to run the cash app through his sector wives, right? Well, the sector wives got a little jealous. Now it's up for debate on who all of the sector wives was. But from my understanding, Jazz Longway is one of his sector wives, as well as Nurse K, aka Nurse Cree. Okay. And then he also got a few other ones. Allegedly, Sweetest Brown, aka Sweetest Thug, was one of his. She wasn't a wife, she was like a wannabe wife, right? Now they say that it's some text messages between Sweetest Brown and no her too. Listen, that's the one that's debatable. The baby mama Ashley Chatty is also alleged to be one of 357 Broadway's sector wives, Mo3's baby mama, but that's alleged, you know what I'm saying? Because Ashley is the homie. And so it's Jazz Longway, right? Because Jazz ain't got no channel, right? But they call her she's the messiest person over there. Y'all know I love a good messy person. We are messy sisters in spirit. So I do be in the chat caping for Jazz Longway. I do not like when people mess with her. She keeps the sector rolling. She keeps the sector going. She's the toy lady without a channel over there. She asks questions and make little slick comments, okay? And so there has been a kerfuffle behind the scenes, and y'all know they had to involve Room Shaker with her good message retracting, message Indian giver, receipt Indian giving ass, right? Because she known to give you a receipt and then take it back through Instagram. So something was going on over there behind the scenes, right? and Nurse Cree had hit up Room Shaker and was telling Room Shaker, showing her some receipts and stuff dealing with Broadway. And I don't know to the tune of what the receipts was, because that is being kept on the hush hush. Now some stuff did go down and some videos were deleted, but because Propane was getting drunk on the bird gang vodka, and it was a lot going on over there, I left the Mo 3 sector to come and be in the home sector, because y'all are the home sector, and I have to, definitely stay in the loop of that. And it was when I found out that he had a live before that live that I didn't even see. So it was no way I was missing 2 of Wolf's live in one night. So whatever happened over there on Mahia's panel, he privated the video, right? So that morning, Room Shaker was over there on TT's channel, and she was sharing receipts with TT and somebody else. It was TT on the panel, Jazz Longway, Room Shaker, who is Binary's homegirl, and I have told Binary the first time he pisses Room Shaker off, any one of his dead family members is most likely to end up on a thumbnail hanging from a noose, but you can't tell Binary nothing. So I peek in and I watch what's going on. I be in the chat, but I don't, I just watch. But at the first sight of any conflict between him and Room Shaker is gonna swiftly and professionally put one of his dead family members on the noose on the thumbnail. Mm-hmm. Okay, because she also has the Hell sector. When anytime you see the Hell sector live, just know that there's some fuckery going on. Anywho, that situation happened. I fell asleep. I was listening to them talk about that. They was waiting for Nurse K. Nurse K was supposed to be getting off at 10 a.m. in the morning. They was waiting for her to hit the link. She never hit the link. Well, in somewhere in between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m., something went astray, right? And it was Mink, and Mink was on TT's panel. So because when I went to sleep at 11 a.m., Mink and Room Shaker was keying on the panel together and dragging Nurse K together. And by 6 p.m. that afternoon, Mink Mob was going live, showing receipts of exchanges between her and Room Shaker, and she was cussing Room Shaker out swiftly and professionally. I have no idea what the hell happened in between them 6 hours. I was asleep, but I call Mink Mob. I call her crew the Pink People. That's what we call her, the Pink People. She's a very pretty girl. She didn't have to get her body done. She got her body done. Thank God she didn't mess with her face. She's a very pretty girl, but she's from Baltimore, and I don't like the way she talk. Okay, I just don't like the way that she talk. Okay, and she gets on my nerves, and she be using her use of Adderall and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm a hush. Anyway, they was dragging each other. And she was telling us Chad T ain't no tablet baby. Now, y'all know this has been an ongoing conspiracy. Shout out to Forest Lane. But the good brother, the good funeral director did a Trigger Man Bang Bang tell him later that there was no possible way that him and Room Shaker was ever together to make a baby, an alleged baby, and then lied to me. And even the homie right here, yep, here I go, the homie right here, um told me on Forest Lane, he put it on Forest Lane that Trigger Man Bang Bang tell him ain't impregnate that lady, even though he said he wasn't around her. And then the good brother Chad T and Trigger Man Bang Bang tell him admitted to quote unquote serving her to helping Room Shaker find her drug of choice in a new city. Either way it go, they was together at the same time at the same place. And the sister told her to know how babies is made. I specialize in that. So anyway, here I go on Forest Lane. Trigger Man Bang Bang tell me did not impregnate the good sister or the bad sister, depending on how you look at it. Room Shaker and Mink, the good sister Mink, with her Baltimore accent, did in fact confirm that ain't no baby from Trigger Man Bang Bang tell him. I don't know if it's a baby or not, but you know, Mink always have her receipts together. Now, this is the thing that I don't understand. These girls are known for recording phone conversations while you cool, and then when you fall out, they play the recordings. Y'all know how we have email gate that's like never ending for a whole month. The Mo 3 sector had recording gate that never fucking ended. Okay, why they be on the phone trusting each other, I have no idea. Okay, but here's the thing: he could have sold her something, but y'all told the sister tour lady at the beginning that they never met up, that they had never been in each other's presence. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't buy drugs no more, but I do remember specifically when I was in high school, we would skip school. We would have to go to the weed man's door, knock on it. Correct? I would have to go pull up and see him face to face. So one of you is lying, and y'all already done admitted to the sister tour lady that you're lying. So now I have to include the possibility that Trigger Man Bang Bang tell him got got Room Shaker pregnant. Now, like I told Room Shaker on my Hayes panel, it's very not smart of you to allow that child to be in his father's life, as he would be the heir. That child would be the heir to a very lucrative family business, right? Now, Trigger Man do got several other children, but her child, if her child existed and was in fact Trigger Man's child, is entitled to a piece of that family legacy. And oh, what a wonderful legacy do they have? Again, if you want a funeral from Trigger Man Bang Bang Tell 'em family, it comes at a premium price. That's not what I think, that's what I know. They run a very successful funeral homes, and they have multiple locations. So the only logical answer for her saying she don't care about her baby losing out on is birthright, to that piece of that family legacy, as if A, the baby was not his, or B, there ain't no baby. Now, Room Shakers definitely got on Kimmy's panel and admitted when they was having a conversation about Queen 88 versus what's her name? She just had a baby, SDO girlfriend, because back in the summertime when Queen 88 and Cream from the Skull Gang got into a fight, uh, what the hell is her name? She go her name is her channel is Pressurelicious, so we're gonna call it Pressurelicious. I'm gonna think of her name in a minute. Pressurelicious was every bit of 6 to 7 months pregnant, and she pulled up to the fight between Queen 88 and Cream and promptly stumped out Queen 88 while she was 6 to 7 months pregnant. It's Jade, that's her name, Jade. So about a week or two ago, Sko, the original Sko Network, and I believe Ratchet TV was supposed to meet up in Texas to fight at the stove. Well, Sko was at the stove, and Queen 88 was at the stove, and Jade pulls up to the stove and jumps out, and her and Queen 88 proceeds to fight. Now Jade got a not even 6 week old child at home with a heart condition. And I don't know this for sure, but considering the fact that she was 6 to 7 months pregnant, pulling up to fights where people had guns to help jump somebody, and the way that she was on YouTube between 8 to 16 hours a day yelling and hollering and screaming, it most definitely contributed to her child's condition, allegedly, in my opinion. So Jade left her beautiful newborn baby at home so she could go to the store and get beat the fuck up by Queen 88. Meanwhile, Ratchet TV driving around on live stream while Sko is recording Queen 88 beating up Jade. Well, Queen 88 failed to mention that she had her fucking child in the backseat of her car when she pulled up to fight this girl, correct? And Queen 88 was so enthralled in the fight that she forgot to turn her Bluetooth off. So her Bluetooth kept connected to her car because they was nearby the car. And in the audio, we could hear her daughter and we could hear what was going on inside of the car because her phone kept connecting and disconnecting. Now, there were some allegations thrown out on the good brother, the Skull Network's name, because he allegedly consoled this child who was scared because her mom brought her to an active fight with her dumb ass. But the other girl left her newborn baby, who have a heart condition at home, to go fight with her dumb ass. They're both dumbasses. Anywho, I'm gonna tie this into Room Shaker. We was over there in the B sector on Kimmy at the good sister Kimmy's panel, and Room Shaker promptly hit the panel and said she didn't see no problem with Jade pulling up to the fight while she was 6 to 7 months pregnant to stomp out Queen 88. And in fact, she can't talk about Jade being pregnant and arguing online because when she was pregnant with Trigger Man's alleged tablet baby, she was online arguing with people. And not only was she online all day and night arguing with people and fussing, she was drinking alcoholic beverages and smoking marijuana for the entirety of her pregnancy. See, all them hoes is trifling to me, Chad T. That's why I keep telling Binary Room Shaker, your friend. Ain't no way I could call somebody like that a friend of mine. Now, I'll be in her chat, but listen, I don't come in, hey, Room Shaker, and then that. I don't acknowledge her. I listen to her content. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the fuckery that happens. Clark, she sure did. Said she was getting drunk and smoking weed her whole pregnancy. I am disgusted with these bitches. I am offended with these hoes. That you motherfuckers would ever get on Beyonce's internet and admit to such egregious things. See, you got to give. Binary will not stop yelling. Binary will not stop yelling. That's the homegirl. Absolutely too big. And you know I be over there. Too big see me and everybody chat. It's probably chats that he don't drop down in that he like, what the fuck is you doing over here, toy lady? I'm sure of it. A lot of people say that to me on the back end through it. They'll send me $1 cash out. Like, get your ass the fuck away from them. And I'll be like, nah, I know how to not engage. I'm here for the mess to collect the story and watch and spectate. But I know better than to hit a link. Okay. These are some terrible women. I wouldn't. Don't none of them need cheering. Oh, none of them need cheering. Clark. They all trifling. Then they had a poll. Excuse me, Clark. Girl, let me tell you what was the most disrespectful thing. Good morning, Redbone. They had a poll in Kimmy's chat, and the poll read: when you take your kids to a fight, what do you expect them to help you fight? I was disgusted by the amount of people who said yes, that if they in a fight, they expect their minor children to get out and help them. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Who raised y'all? See, when my grandma and Miss Shirley got into it, she didn't involve us in it. She told Miss Shirley not right now. She told her not right now. Miss Shirley kept going. My grandma told Miss Shirley she didn't give a fuck about her or them alleged kids and my granddaddy because she got the paperwork. Whatever. That wasn't my business. I didn't know what was going on. You know, when you get older and you get thinking about shit that happened when you were little. Good morning, Hoodie. I will never forget that day Miss Shirley rolled up on my grandma. And my grandma told Miss Shirley, not right now. And Miss Shirley did not listen. I didn't even know my grandma Miss Shirley had beef. We all went to the same church. We played with her children, who allegedly is my cousins. Okay? But I'll never forget that day that Miss Shirley rolled up on us. And my grandma told her not today. And she ain't listen. But did my grandma involve us in it? Honey, we were so confused about what was going on. Like, I remember the next day we was playing and I was like, yo, what's up with that? Like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can still play together, right? You said some kids are going to fight off top, and if kids fight, the parents will fight too. Yeah, but I'm not. Listen, I'm not playing in a fight with somebody online and then taking Mello with me, Chad. See, that's my issue. I'm not setting up a fight for me and my minor child. Why is Mello involved? They was arguing with the fact that there is not in fact putting their children in danger, Clark Clark. And I was just disgusted by this, the foolery, the foolishness. I was in the chat saying, this is just foolishness. Yeah, I cannot believe that this is even a conversation. You expecting the kids to help you fight. Okay. They need to be beat the fuck up just for saying that. Good morning, Redbone. They need to be beat up just for saying that. Okay, Hoodie said, he asking when is Hoodie gonna let Dita Girl to rest. I don't know. I'm just saying, I can't condone it, Chad. I don't understand it. I don't understand none of it. And they okay with it. I mean, and listen, Cream, when her Queen 88 got into it, she Cream about her children with her to fight. Now her argument was her son was 17, which is still a minor, with your dumb ass. And listen, I don't know about y'all, but the 17-year-olds in my house is grown as fuck. They're just as big as the 40-year-old men in my family. And I would hate for a young man to get shot down and lose his life because his physical appearance is intimidating. Even though he didn't come there to do anything, his appearance itself is intimidating. And he looked like he could snap your neck like a twig. So you shoot him down because your mother is irate and she's telling you to help her. And you scared. And scared people with guns shoot. And not only do they shoot you, they shoot with their eyes closed so they could shoot anybody else. No, Clark, Cream is 50. Cream is 50. This is the problem. Cream is fucking 50 with this bullshit. These are not young women. These are not young women, Clark. These are supposed to be women, established women of a particular age. Queen 88 is in her 30s. I think Jay is in her early 20s, Hold on, because I see you talking about SD. I don't even know where to start with SD. The fact that SD sat over there on Mahaya's panel and told Lady Lie to eat his ass for 30 minutes straight, I have no words. He even described to her how he wanted her to eat his ass. Niggas be like telling them to bring their son so I could whip his ass. Man, listen, somebody tell me that I'm not bringing my son nowhere. I'm not involving Mello in that foolishness because, first of all, Mello probably not going to fight you. I don't know if Mello be in any fist fights, but you want to know what Mello is really good with? That bow, that heavy-ass bow that I paid all that money for. And if he could shoot a bird that's flying down, you should definitely think twice about that. I have Mello hanging out the sunroof with his bow. Because he did it right. I got a big sunroof, too. You feel me? Okay, I have Mello hanging out the sunroof with a bow. Yeah, Jada's young. She is the youngest one. Okay, that's what the 88 is for. All right, and here's the thing. See, Redbone, I even have an issue with SD and J because there is a discrepancy about the amount of years they was together. And the discrepancy is that she keeps saying they was together for 4 and 5 years and 6 years and numbers like that. And SD is a grown ass man, and she's 23. So if they've been together any longer than 4 to 5 years, and this was last year when they were saying that, then that means that Jade was not of age and he had no business talking to her in the first place. But see, you can tell by the type of man that SD is because he gets drunk off that liquor, and I definitely believe that he's a part of the laying hands committee. And I don't care exactly what, but I don't care what nobody say. I always have maintained to SD, I love you, SD, but you's a creep. And he even said out loud that he prefers the younger minded girls so that he can control them. And that's not okay. I digress. Anyway, these girls are young and they have babies like they tubes is gonna fall out. They all got 50, 11 children. Okay, he said the 88. Now you seen what was going on with SD, and yeah, he is a big creep. He is. He don't be trolling. Mm-mm. He not trolling. And even Jade said that he's not trolling. She admitted that he does like his booty eating that specific way. And I'm not here to slut shame or anything. But he groomed that young lady and she don't realize it. And what they had was not love. If that was love, then baby, I don't want it. Mm-hmm. Because they can't control them. The way he used to be like, why is that nigga on this panel? Bitch. And then 10 minutes later, I love you, baby, but you just be making me do this to you. Like, what? I wish the fuck the toilet lady husband would be cussing me out and publicly embarrassing me, and then 10 minutes later saying that I made him do it. He'll be a dead toilet lady husband. That's what he'll be. I'm sorry, y'all, I got a snack because the CBD that took it to effect. And yeah, so it is a lot of men who only deal with younger age women because they can control them. He dictated who she used to talk to, and really that's how he started hating 357 Broadway. Because when they first broke up, Broadway was like, nah, she my girl now. And they ran that play. And that shit hurt SD to this day. Man, listen, he'll lay hands. He do not mind beating a bitch. You can tell it. And if you get him drunk enough, he'll admit to it. And then go on to blame the girl for the reason why he abused her. Mm-hmm. Who come pick you up. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's the type of dude he is. 50 thing, you know I love me some Jazz, right? Jazz is trying to remain as solid as possible. Nurse K clearly was jealous of Jazz. And Redbone, I don't have the whole story because I don't know if you was here earlier, but over in the night I met Mahez. That's where I get all the information whenever I miss, right? Because I'm not able to catch everything because I be asleep during the day. Something happened and some stuff was said over there on Mahed's panel with Jazz Longway being up there that has now been privated, right? So I don't know the totality of what's going on between Jazz and Nurse K, but I do know that Room Shaker said Jazz owed her $100 and she was supposed to pay her back in food stamps and she never did. I know that. SD don't want no help. He wants somebody's daughter to control. And as closest to 18 as he can get, that's what he prefer. Not her brother. Now listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I did skip school a few times, you know what I'm saying? But now that I know better. Okay, I was just having fun, but I seen it. It's about Broadway. Okay, okay. So here's the thing. Was Jazz getting more attention at Broadway? I'm trying to get the gist of like what the kerfuffle is really, truly, truly about. Because Jazz is still being very tight-lipped about certain things. But Nurse Kate is talking in a roundabout, and I just needed somebody to drop the receipts because she keeps saying she got receipts, and I ain't seen their receipt yet, Redbone. So Nurse Kate started to dox Jazz. Okay. Look, they say that Nurse K got a thing for content creators. Okay, see, and I know they said that the reason why she had Broadway's cash out is because they kept flagging his. So was Nurse K upset about the amount of money that Jazz Longway was sending Broadway, or was she upset about the amount of money that Broadway was sending Jazz? I guess. Like, What does the cash app have to do with Jaslyn Way? Is she cash apping him too much? Is he cash apping her too much? Like I'm just not. Or is she? Or is because of the fact that she got his cash app, she can see the messages and what's being said through it. I'm confused about how it all ties together. You're not. There's no such thing as a 24-year-old boy. You're a man. What you doing messing with them little girls? Mm-mm. That's smart. My brother used to do that too. Listen, he always would say the old bitches have their own money. The old bitches don't be wanting you to pay for nothing. They just want you to show up and treat them nice. Oh, well, I mean, what type of messages? What? That's what I'm saying. And then she keeps saying she got screenshots and she got the receipts, and it's like, okay, what? Show them. Like, if it's that bad, what is it? Dang, I done drunk all my doggone ginger ale. I'm over here snacking it up. Oh, it's only 6. Okay, I could stay up a little bit longer. Actually, I might take y'all into the kitchen with me. I need to wash my hair. I was thinking about doing it, um, but I know I'm gonna have to do Mellows because his birthday coming up and he want this specific design. And today in the store, this woman called him a girl, and apparently at Firehouse last night, Friday night, the girl called him a girl too. But I said, Chad, T told me not to let you put them beads in your hair, and so did Too Big. You the one who wanted to put some beads in your hair, and now you over here looking like a little girl. I wonder what the messages was saying, girl. Mm. Chatty said, when you had kids, you pray they don't be out like, man, listen, because I ain't, listen. Sometimes when I be reflecting on some of the stuff I've been through in my life and some of the stuff that I did as an adolescent who was dumb as hell, my heart gets to racing. That's how crazy something that I be like, I made it out of that. I made it out of that. I remember, y'all. I was with my sister and her friend, and it was the first time she ever smoked weed. And the girl had stopped on the railroad tracks. And man, listen, the girl. And we was trying to hop out the damn car. And then, y'all, I was thinking about another situation where my sister had us somewhere with some niggas in the backseat of that car. And we was telling the niggas like, yeah, we want to go back. Like, I don't know what my sister was trying to do, but she was the oldest one. So now I put two and two together. Like, she was trying to finesse the dudes. Like, we had to smoke their weed up. They had them bought us a little drinkity drink, and they had took us to get something to eat. Right, so we on our way back. From getting something to eat, and she was saying like, yeah, like, oh man, we're not gonna be able to stay no more longer. My mama tripping. She said I gotta bring the girls back home. Like, she was using me and my sister as a way to try to like get out of being with the dude. And the niggas had locked us in the car. He was like, nah, y'all ain't going nowhere. The nigga had locked us in the car, and me and my middle sister was in the back seat looking at each other. He was like, nah, y'all staying with us. And I remember looking over and my sister reaching down and taking her heels off and giving me one of the heels and like holding the heel, like with the heel facing out. And like the eye contact was saying, bitch, go for they eyeball with the shoe if shit go left, because it looked like shit was going left. Like, it really looked like shit was going left. And my sister was like as calm as fuck. The middle sister who gave me the heel, she took her little heel off. She was like, you gonna let us out this car or it's gonna be a problem. Okay, like, I ain't never seen her get that serious. But just like thinking about it, like the fact that our older sister put us in that situation, Clark, I was thinking back at it. Do you know I cussed my sister out like in 2023 for that shit? I cussed her the fuck out for that shit. And this happened, I had to be like 14, 15. Because let me see. Yeah, because this was before my sister had her first child, and she had her at 16, my middle sister. So she had to be 14, or she had to be 15 because she wasn't pregnant yet. And so I had to be 13 or 14 because she is 2 years older than me. And our older sister fucking put us in that position. And the way that my middle sister reacted, that's why to this day me and her is the closest, and my other sisters, have an issue with that. But it's one thing I can say about my middle sister: she never ever put me in no fuck shit. She never tried to involve me in any of that fuck shit. But our older sister, oh, I cussed her out about that last year, because that could have turned bad real quick. And what if they would have actually tried to assault us and do something to us? But listen, without a word, my sister, she had on the little skinny heels, and they used to come with the ribbon so you could tie them up the leg. I never forget them shoes. And honey, the ribbon was like a dark silver. It was shiny. She didn't say a word to me. She just started undoing her shoes, popping them off, and she handed me one. The middle sisters are definitely built different. But listen, I'm getting heart palpitations thinking about it. Because if they was some grimy niggas, they really could have did us something and left us in a bad way. For real. She was very much out of pocket for that fuck shit. And we ain't never speak on it. Y'all. After that, we never spoke on it. But last year, okay, and y'all know I be going to therapy. So my therapist was asking me like, okay, let's have a transparent moment. Like I was telling him, sometimes I would feel like people would like abandon me after they, like after I've been riding for you, like you would abandon me. But my own family members, you know what I'm saying, in certain situations like that, like you was the older sister, because my mom and them went calling to get us to leave or anything like that. It wasn't no issue. They didn't care if it was with our sister. They just didn't realize that our sisters were stupid enough to take us with them to do fuck shit, right? But they trusted them. So it was no issue. Went nobody calling, telling nobody to come back home. So she clearly had a plan. She clearly was running a play, and she ain't even have the decency to let us know that she was running a play. She just put us in that fucked up position. That hoe was trifling for that shit. Anyway, let me calm down and think about it. And that was our own sister. Clark, that was our own sister. Granted, she was our half sister, but she's still our sister. Put us in that situation. Then I can remember, man. Let me tell you how the fuck trifling my sister is. Okay, my half sister Chan. She was talking to this dude, and he was the photographer at the club, right? So he would take the pictures, the pictures at the club. So he had told her, come to the club or whatever. Don't worry about nothing. I'll get y'all in for free. We're going to chill, blah, blah, blah. Then after the club, we can, go back to my house and hang out with some of the homies, right? So we had this plan a week before time. So I had already knew. I had done got me some coins together and got me a cute little outfit, because I was underage as a bitch trying to go to the club. You know what I'm saying? I had got my other sister. Actually, I didn't get it. Let me not lie. I stole her permit, because she had her permit, and then she had got her license, but she had went off to college. And so I found her old permit, and it wasn't expired. So I used to use her old permit as my fake ID, right? So me and my other sister, the middle sister again, we had lied and told, what did we tell my daddy? We told her we was going somewhere that we had needed something. I think we told him we wanted to go to like Carowinds or something like that. So we lied to him and told him that we wanted to go to Carowinds, because this who we was going with, my sister, she was a half sister from my dad's ex-wife, right? From his ex-wife. So that's how she's only our half sister. We got the same daddy, not the same mamas. So they had them broke up or whatever, and he didn't like us going up there because he knew how unresponsible his ex-wife used to let them be. Listen, let me tell you how irresponsible they were. Like, my dad used to work out of town. My stepmama would work third shift. So like my sisters would get their little boyfriends to like come over. And it was to the point where they didn't have to sneak them in. Like my stepmama allowed the boyfriends to spend the night, and then wondered why my sister got pregnant her senior year in high school. Okay. And the other one got pregnant her 10th grade year of high school. But my daddy used to live in Myrtle Beach and we lived in Union. And so she would just let the girls do whatever they wanted because she wasn't at home at night. And when she was at home during the day, she was sleeping. So they used to have they dudes just coming over. And I had to share a room with one of my sisters. And then this bitch used to be down there fucking on the bottom bunk while I was trying to get some sleep to go to school. And I'm in middle school, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I am in middle. You know how traumatizing it is. You like these bitches was fucking trifling. Let's be clear. They was trifling as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So from a young age, it was taught to me, their ways or whatever. And my daddy used to be so mad. And I remember telling him, like, look, I can't do this no more. Like I was complaining to my mama, like I would be tired as fuck at school because they would be up all night, bedroom smoky as fuck. They in there smoking the bedroom out. You know what I'm saying? She in there sucking dick and I'm trying to get sleep on the top bunk. Come on. Anywho, let me like my CBD, Lord, because I'm starting to have flashbacks. And baby, listen, them hoes was fucking trifling. But anyway, they consistently and continuously put us in terrible decisions, and they made terrible decisions, and they mama condoned it. And my daddy was like, fuck is we doing? Like they was so disrespectful. They called their mama by her first name and called their grandma mama. That's how disrespectful they was. They was disrespectful as fuck. And I was asking my daddy, like, what the fuck? How the like I was trying to hook him up with somebody who I work with, right? And he was telling me that he don't think I got good taste in women. And I told him, I bet you I got better taste than you got. And I wasn't even trying to be funny, but if we go down the line of my daddy baby mamas, he got some trifling baby mamas, my mama included, God rest her soul. So I don't want to hear that you don't think I got good taste in women, because sir, anything, I ain't going to anyway. It was these two sisters in my neighborhood that was like that. Okay. Their toilet got clogged up from all the condoms. Ew. Listen, they was out there, man, that shit was crazy, Chad T. They used to put us in some very compromising positions. But then anyway, let me finish telling y'all the story about the club. So anyway, we had them playing because we knew we was going to the club. And so we had gathered our little coins together or whatever. So we fast forward, we get to the club. Tell me why my sister ain't had no money to get into the club. And your nigga and them told, not only did she not have no money to get into the club, she tried to make us use our money to pay her way into the club, even though her dude told us he was going to get us into the club for free. We almost whooped her ass out there. We almost whooped her motherfucking ass out there in that parking lot. First of all, how the fuck you come to the club without no money? You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned valuable lessons just from them putting me in situations when ain't shit niggas. You feel me? Like, man, trying to make us pay her way to get into the club. I was so mad about that. And then when we did go to the dude house or whatever, she was like, okay, y'all sit in the car. She hit us with the y'all sit in the car. So me and my middle sister we out there sitting in the car. We bored. We done smoked up all the weed. So we calling our sister. She ain't answering the phone. Now, bitch, we know that you was in there, but she was slick because she did take the car keys out the car. Okay, but it's like 4:00 in the morning and we in the middle of Spartanburg in the fucking hood, and it's active. It's active, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. Niggas is trying to holler at us and shit, and we is underage and the motherfucker with no clothes on, because of course she gave us everything that we was wearing to go to the club, because we ain't had that type of clothes. And I thought I was getting my little outfit together. No, honey, we was out there definitely looking every bit of 22 at 14 and 15, right? Okay, so we nervous, we scared, it's getting late, we hungry because she said we was going to the Waffle House. We never went to the Waffle House, y'all. So the nigga was supposed to get us into the club for free. That didn't happen. He was supposed to take us to the Waffle House. That didn't happen. So then, since my sister went answering the phone, we got out the car. We walking around the house. You know what I'm saying? We peeking through the window. This is bitch in there sucking dick with her glasses all foggy, with her trifling ass. And so we knocking on the window and shit. Like, come outside. It still took her like an additional 30 minutes. So at this point, we done went through his car. We stole all his CDs. I think we stole like a lighter, a knife. Like, we basically went through his car and ran his shit. If we could have ran his pockets, we would have. Oh yeah, and we did take his change, because let me tell you how trifling this nigga was and my sister was. And thank God that we took his change. How about we was about to run out of fucking gas and the nigga didn't even give her no gas money? Nah, he was supposed to pay our way into the club. He was supposed to pay for us to go eat at the Waffle House. And remember, he said we was going to be hanging out with the homies. He ain't had no fucking homies. Had us sitting outside in the fucking car, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the hood, in the middle of the night. And out for this nigga not to give my sister shit with her stupid ass. See, that's why I don't tolerate a nigga who don't do nothing for me. I don't tolerate nobody playing in my face. You can't run no chain gang game on me. No, nigga. Before I talk to you, you gotta hit my cash out. You gotta pay up. That situation is the reason why I need niggas to give me my coins up front before services is rendered. That situation right there. So then the little change that we did steal, because we wanted to go and get us something to eat at McDonald's, because again, we was hungry as fuck. We was hungry as hell. You know, you would be at the club, and you know what I'm saying? We had been sweating. We had been having us a little good time after we almost whooped her ass because she wanted us to pay her way in. You know what I'm saying? So we hungry. We sitting there starving, and we was going to use his little coins to get us some biscuits, but we ended up having to give it to my sister to put gas in her Honda so we could make it back to Union from Spartanburg with her trifling ass. And yeah, that's the story time of how my older half sister ain't shit, and she the reason why you niggas have to pay me first. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Shit, well, you can't get in the club, just come back when the club get out. Nah, but here's the thing, Chad T. Remember, he was the photo guy at the club. You know, the man who would take the picture and print it out. You have to pay him $10 for him. That's what he did. So he told us, you know what I'm saying, I'm working here and everything, you know, y'all cool. Like, y'all ain't gonna have to pay for nothing. That's how he had kicked it to her, just for us to have to pay when we got to the door. With his good line ass. And I should have known something was up then, you know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at my sister like she was the only one over 18. How you the only grown up here and you ain't got no fucking money? And let's not forget, the gas light was on. Gas tank was on E. When we got there, gas tank was on E. Just trifling. Okay, let me see. Man, look. Then and he ain't never had. Yeah, Clark Hart, yeah, because we was calling and bitch wasn't answering our phone calls. So we was trying to see. First, we wanted to make sure that she wasn't in there dead, laid the fuck out on the floor. You know, that was the first mission, was to, you know, make sure that the nigga didn't hurt her. Because remember, the homies was supposed to be there, you know, and I thought we was maybe going back to the house to change his clothes. I thought that he needed to change his clothes. Or maybe he needed to pick up a few coins. But even that wouldn't have made sense because he was the picture guy. So he made money at the club. So it wouldn't have been no reason for him to go back to the house. Okay. Well, you know, the niggas was running game. The niggas was running game. Man, look, the niggas, man, listen. Man, I don't know why my sister was so trifling, but she always have like bummy ass niggas. And I figured it out. You know, after that, it took me like another year to figure it out. But again, I was young. I was an adolescent. Okay, they was letting me drink the Mad Dog 2020. That's when I found out that I don't like nothing grape flavor. No alcoholic beverage that's grape flavor. Okay. We were supposed to man, listen, I don't know, because she wasn't over there taking no pictures or nothing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he ain't even get us into the club. Like, that was the first red flag. Oh my God. Then speaking of red flags, okay, because remember, she couldn't get into the club, right? And so we had to go back to the car because we wasn't giving her the money, right? So we on our way back to the car, and why the fuck they out there towing cars? They was out there towing cars, right? And it was like one car left over and then our car. And if she wouldn't have had no money and we wouldn't have had to go to the car, because we had to wait for the dude to come. The dude was like, you gotta wait on me to come. You have to wait on me to come because he haven't got there yet. So we had to get out of line because she didn't have her money, because I didn't care about paying. I was mad, but at the same time, I was like, well, that's why we came with our money. Me and my middle sister, what I'm saying? We were looking at each other like, that's why we come with our money. But see, my middle sister, the savage one with the heel, she is the one who would always be preaching you. She'd be like, you see this fuck shit? See, this is why you can't be dealing with fuck niggas like that. Cause it ain't even, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even our fault. It's that fuck nigga fault, and it's her fault too. Like, don't be dealing with these niggas who be basically, she was saying bapping before it was bapping, but she didn't use, I can't remember the word that she used, but she would always be over there like spitting that game while she was popping her shit to my sister. She'd be like, well, I'm the oldest, and my middle sister would be like, yeah, but you the dumbest. You know what I'm saying? And you got, and look at what you trying to teach us. I was like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. But if she wouldn't have not had the money to get into the club at that time, then they would have told her Honda, who Gaslight was already on, with her trifling ass. Okay, she said, those life lessons you appreciate living through. Yeah, listen, and that's why I said, like looking back at my life, that was all that shit happened in one night. All that shit happened in one night. Like, what the hell? And then the next day we had to call my daddy because she had no gas money to take us back home because we lived like 2 hours away. So he was mad that we was even up there. And he was like, y'all better not have been doing no stupid shit. Do y'all know how hard it was for me to not drop a dime on that bitch in that very moment? I wanted to tell my daddy all the stupid shit that his stupid ass daughter had us involved in that night before. But I ain't even want to hear it because we weren't supposed to be up there. And he definitely would have let us miss school for at least that one day just to teach us a lesson, okay? But I wanted to so bad just tell him about the fuck shit that his daughter had us involved in. And we was minors, letting us drink and everything, just letting us run amok because they was running amok. Let me calm down. I appreciate that, Chad T, because that nigga ain't feed us nothing. Listen, the car would have been towed. Now imagine we would have had to call my daddy to get the car tow money because the gas light was on. So she ain't have no money. And the little bit of money that me and my other sister had, she kept looking at, she kept saying, no, we ain't giving her shit. She kept saying that we ain't giving her shit. We ain't giving her shit. We ain't giving her shit. That's what she kept saying. We ain't giving her shit. This was her plan. She, you know what I'm saying? We ain't giving her shit. And we didn't. Listen, his jewelry probably was fake good. Okay. Probably. I don't know, but we stole all that nigga change. Okay, I wonder what I ever did with that lighter. Well, we took everything out of his car. He had some good little CDs back then too, because this was in like 2005, 2006, because I was in high school, but I was just barely in high school, and I was 17. Think about this, y'all. Follow. I graduated high school in 2009. I was 17 when I graduated high school in 2009. So if this happened in 2005, 2006, I was like 14, 15, my niggas. I was shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they used to just have us out there like that. And because they was our sisters, well, in my head, like, oh, they're not gonna let nothing happen to us. They love us. But my sister was like, middle sister was like, them bitches is trifling. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Letting us do that, okay? And then would really be like, yeah, I'm gonna bring my sister so your homeboys can have somebody to chill with. What if them men was trying to do us something? They would have been, these was grown ass men, y'all. Grown ass men. We would be like over their house with no clothes on. With these grown ass men. Ooh wee. The red flag of it all. Yeah, he had the fake jewelry. I believe it. Man, listen, I've been outside for a long time, Charity. I've been outside for a long time, and they grabbed my hand and was like, come on, it's gonna be fun. Okay, but no matter what, we will always be, oh man. So let me tell y'all this quick little story. Okay, so the same sister who was sucking dick with her glasses on, who sucked dick with glasses on? You know that's gonna get your glasses foggy. Anyway, she had done moved out, and she had my oldest niece, right? She had my oldest niece, Aaliyah. And Aaliyah has since, she's the one who I was telling y'all about. She got pregnant in high school. I was talking about it last year. So she the one who made me a great auntie, my little niece Aaliyah. Okay. So had Lee. She had done graduated from high school, and moved into her little apartment. So behind her, it was this lady who lived there, and she had a little daughter named Tuffy. Now my sister already knew Tuffy because Tuffy was a cheerleader at the high school. And remember, I said she had just graduated. She had just graduated, and she had a job at Bantam Chef. She had got a job at Bantam Chef. Saved her little money. You know, you listen. She's still that wretched to this day. She's still that wretched to this day. Okay, so she had to move out. So I used to watch Aaliyah while she was at work, and I would be up there during the summer. Baby mama, baby mama. Hey, baby mama. How you doing, boo?
You know,
Girl,
girl,
you listening to how trifling my damn sisters is.
listen, child, no comment.
Okay, well, let me finish this story then. Okay, so
Okay.
Tuffy was like in the 10th grade, but she was a cheerleader. So they knew each other. But my sister used to get drunk with her mama. And so we had met my other sister, my oldest sister who ain't shit, she had married a dude who was off in the army, and we had met some dudes from Gaffney, right, which is her second baby daddy. But she still claiming that my brother-in-law was that baby daddy, but I'm gonna be quiet because both of them dark as hell, and my niece is as light as you. I digress. And she looked like her real daddy. I remember him. He kind of remind you of Slim Thug. But Auntie who she used to get drunk with Tuffy mama. So when my sister started cheating on my brother-in-law with the dude from Gaffney, she brought some other friends with him. Now I was talking to the cousin DJ. DJ was trifling too because he was over 18, most definitely talking to a minor with his trifling ass. But I had some good times with DJ. I had some good times. I remember he held my hair while I threw up, and he cleaned it up. So he was nice to me. Like, he was nice, but he still ain't shit. And then the dude Youngin, right? The dude Youngin, they bought the dude Youngin over there. So Youngin was talking to Tuffy because Youngin was the only one who was young enough to talk to Tuffy. And remember, my sister and her mama was kind of cool or whatever because she would buy us the liquor for the parties that we would be having. So her mama was like, don't be having my daughter over there talking to no grown ass men. Like, I trust you. And then my middle sister, the next to the middle sister, was talking to another dude. Well, it didn't work out. So she started talking to Youngin, and remember, Youngin was talking to Tuffy, right? So now she done took Tuffy man, but Tuffy don't know it yet. We know it, but Tuffy don't know it. So Youngin is coming out there and sneaking to my sister's house, which is right next door to Tuffy and her mama apartment. Okay. And so he done got caught up over there with my sister, right? And we was telling her, like, no, he came to bring some weed or whatever. And she was the only one who had the money to get the weed or whatever. But she just thought something was up because she had seen them both walking to the car together. And then they got in the car and they left together. And then they came back after a little bit. But she couldn't prove that they was doing that. And then we had to lie because, of course, that was my sister, right? And I wasn't supposed to tell on her. So we all decide we're going to go to the beach to see my daddy. My daddy was living at the beach with his live-in mistress. And so we invited Tuffy to go. Now, I couldn't understand why we invited Tuffy to go because my sister is fucking Tuffy's man. And the animosity is thick as fucking the expedition. That's back when we had an
Girl, you made me drop my phone. I swear to God, you said I dropped my phone, girl.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going back on mute.
girl,
I'm
listen.
dead.
Okay. Okay. So Toya, we're gonna call her Toya. Okay, so Toya is fucking on Tuffy's man. And we all supposed to be cool, and we going, to the beach for the weekend. And of course, she want to go to the beach, and she ain't have to pay for shit. Our daddy lived there, so we had somewhere to stay or whatever. And she was like, "Shit, I want to go," because we was talking about it. Yes, the expedition, the Eddie Bauer edition, honey. Okay, we was in the Eddie Bauer. It was blue. It was dark blue, honey. I never listen. In the Eddie Bauer. So Toya sitting in the front. My older sister Angie driving. Toya sitting in the front. And then it's me, Tuffy, and who was sitting? But what's her name? Oh, she died. Michelle, my sister friend Michelle. And then in the third row seat, because the expedition got the third row seat is my middle sister, the thug with the shoe, Vonda, and then who else was it? It was somebody else. What was the dark skinned girl name? Anyway, she was dark skinned, she was skinny, and she had bug eyes, but it was one of my sister Angie friends. Now they over 21, so we needed them to go with us to get all the liquor and stuff, and be our designated drivers because some of us couldn't drive. So you can feel the tension in the air, Tiff P, cutting like a knife. Like they both making little snarky remarks back and forth to each other. Now remember, Tuffy can't prove it, but she knows something is up. And she on the phone, she trying to be on the phone with Younger, but Younger don't want to be on the phone with her. And Danielle up there Toya up there kicking while she texting him, because she texting him back and forth, and they trying to figure out who gonna talk to him. Basically, they was trying to garner his attention. So we stopped somewhere to use the bathroom, and Toya in the front seat like, man, why the fuck is she even here, man? We could have brought them niggas with us instead, and I'm trying to get them to come up here. But if they come up here, she gonna know something is up. And I ain't even finna be doing that because we at my people's house. We at my daddy house. You know what I'm saying? The whole car was messy. The whole fucking car was messy, chat. Because we all know she fucking on Tuffy's man. You know what I'm saying?
Tony, it's funny you say that because I'm trying to figure out like who messy.
We all
Y'all
messy.
was
Messy. Because she introduced them to each other. Because remember, she was messing with the other homie, but her and the other homie didn't work out. So she said, fuck it. She want that nigga. She had to find another homie. And she was like, fuck it, I'm going to take Tuffy, man. Because remember, it's her house. And we neighbors with them. So she telling him, you know what I'm saying? Well, if you want to come over and hang out, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is going down at her house.
I support it.
Girl, listen, we was fully supporting it, but the whole car, listen, Clark, I know we ain't shit. But what was we supposed to do? This my older sister. Again, she was correct. Her house was the party house. She, if you wanted to bring your dude, some random dude over there, she didn't care. She didn't give a fuck. She'd come home and be all kind of random people in there. She didn't care. She wouldn't care. Her house was the party house. And remember, we can't party at Tuffy house. Okay, Tuffy can't smoke weed in front of her mama and get drunk in front of her mama because she only in the 10th grade. So we needed, Tuffy needed my sister in order to like, because let's be clear, it was, she used to let them lay up. She used to let them lay up in her apartment. And then after her and him start messing around, she made them stop. And see, that should have been the first inkling when she wasn't letting the action go on, because they would spend the night and sleep on my little niece bed. I'm talking about a toddler bed. Them two big motherfuckers. Oh my God, today. Listen.
So I hope we're using pseudonyms. Are we using pseudonyms? Fake names, girl.
We're using them. No, Tuffy. That really, I can't remember Tuffy real name because it was a long name. But I ain't seen Tuffy in years. I don't think Tuffy know I'm the toilet. I don't be up there like that. And I'm using a part of their middle names, but not the names that they go by. Because I confused you. Because remember, my daddy got 13 kids. Yes, he got 13 kids. He got 6 girls. Yeah. He got 6 girls. I'm a Baptist.
We support that. Let your quiver be full,
Yes, fruitful. He believes in being fruitful and multiplying.
Okay, that part.
I think he got like 20-something grandkids, maybe even 30 at this point.
That's a blessing.
It is. It really, really is. He got a lot of grandkids. Because some, like one just by themselves, Josh got 6, 7 kids in the possible. I think he got 7 kids in Impossible.
I'm dead. You said impossible, chair. I support it.
Girl, and I do mean impossible. These girls be hitting me up. Like
Look.
one of the girls, she hit me up 2 years ago and was saying that she was pregnant by my brother, and I was like, well, then you might want to tell him. Like, what are you telling me for? And she was like, well, you
I
know.
hope you was not. See, that's mean to her lady. I hope you was nice. I've been there, done that.
Listen, I
Been there,
wasn't
done
mean.
that.
I told her that she probably should be telling my brother that. Like that was like I was trying to figure out what was she telling me for. Like what was I gonna do for her by telling me, yes, Divine.
Yeah,
Yes, Divine.
Cause she reached out to the nigga and clearly, it didn't go well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, But yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, girl, what the hell is going? How long you been live?
It's safe for 2 hours. I ain't gonna lie to like 4 something because I
What
had
the
fell
hell
asleep.
is going on, girl? Lord, my message sister in Christ, girl. Child, you got these niggas. Child, I don't know what's going on, girl. I was like, ooh.
I'm just here. I'm just spectating and being messy. And while being messy,
I support it.
But you know, it's the war of the Godfathers going on. So I'm instigating, but I'm staying out of it. But I'm instigating.
Yo, yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It's gonna be it's the sector. It's gonna be
the sector.
The sector it's wonderful.
I support it.
Mm-hmm.
I support it. What was you talking about earlier? Like I'm just tapping in.
Child, I couldn't tell you. I've been on the CBD. I just been talking.
Okay.
I don't even know how I got into telling the story about how trifling my sister is, but I was just thinking about that, and I was telling them I had done cussed her out last year for some of the. Now that I'm talking about it, now I'm gonna have to cuss Danielle out. Let's finish the story, right? Where he said, so a boy went by one day and Tuffy wasn't there, and your sister tried. I don't know. Listen, Chad T, I don't know if that's how it happened, but all I know is her and the other dude had fell out. Something happened, and they didn't make it. And so I guess she wasn't trying to find no new friend, and he was coming over there. And so, because the other brother was talking to my other sister, and then remember I was talking to the cousin DJ. So that was the spot, because of course my sister would let us lay up. She would let us lay up. So, we all would be over there like on our couples shit. You feel me? And she was telling him, well, y'all, if you come, she not going to be able to spend the night or whatever, and she going to have to leave. And then she would, she would be like, all right, well, it's time to go. Like she would clear the house out just to make her leave. And then we'd turn right back up. The music would go back on and we would party. And, Tuffy would be at her house, probably listening from the wall because we was right. We lived in the left apartment and she lived in the right apartment. We were side by side.
Wow.
And everybody was spending the night. Like every weekend, it was rinse and repeat. We would do the same stuff every weekend. So she was over there laid up with Tuffy Man. Sure was. And all of us in the car was so messy boots. We was being so messy boots because I wasn't saying nothing, because when my other sister was like, dang, we should just invite the dudes to come down here. Of course Tuffy lit. She like, yeah, we should, because she get to be out in public with her over the age boyfriend boo thing. And but my sister, if he come, my sister gonna end up being the third wheel, because she messing with him too. So she was like, nah, she didn't want them to come. But I wanted DJ to come. I wanted them to come. So it was very messy in the expedition, girl. It was very much messy boots in the expedition. And so I was trying to hold my mule because I was feeling so type of way, because I wanted them to come too. But they couldn't come because then Toya wouldn't have nobody, because Youngin would be with Tuffy. And that's why she kept saying, I don't even know why y'all invited her. But really, Tuffy low-key invited herself, and my sister didn't stop it. And she had the chance to stop it, because remember, Tuffy was underage, and my sister was friends with her mama. And so her mama was like, you better not, like let it happen. You know what I'm saying? And when she was saying, like, are you sure that she could come with you, she should have told her, no, I don't want to be responsible for her, because the mama was making it very clear that if Tuffy was going, Tuffy was going to be Toya's responsibility. She had a chance to get out and she didn't. So she played herself. She played herself.
Okay. All right. Can do you mind me backpedaling and pussy popping a
That
tad
little
bit?
pussy pop ass away.
Yeah. Let me backpedal and pussy pop. Yeah. I read in the chat. There was reported to me in the chat. Chad T said that they whacked my boy. Like who? Like what?
Oh,
What y'all talking
you know,
about?
it's Battle of the Godfathers right now.
What that mean?
So
Who is that?
D Darrell and Hoodie is having a kerfuffle
About what?
about the Godfather title about being called the Godfather.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, they're having a
Okay.
kerfuffle. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But
Yeah,
I
okay.
said this last night. Correct me if I'm wrong. Even even when um even when the Godfather retires or whatever, the Godfather still gets the same respect, and his name is still Godfather. You know what I'm saying? But they do retire, just like judges retire, like Obama, for instance, right? Follow me, baby mama.
Yeah, the
Obama was the
president,
president for
former
2 terms,
president.
right? Well, all of
Yeah,
them,
and people
for two
still
terms.
refer to
He's
them
still
as
addressed as President
president.
Obama, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So nobody's
But with
taking that.
all that said, let's get on some nigga shit real quick.
Okay, well, come
You
on.
know, because to be very honest with you, I'd never watched the Godfather movies. I never did. I did watch Casino. That was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But my point being is, it just is what it is. Shout out to both of them.
Right.
You know, but that whole Godfather, that shit, ugh, you know, I don't know. Like as it relates to Darrell and him being referred to the Godfather, you know, h- irrespective of how serious people might take that title and might be able to play shit and all that, when motherfuckers ask this nigga for money, like real talk,
Oh yeah, he gives it.
um, yeah, and they're
It's
not
not an
playing.
issue.
Like,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Like when they lights about to get cut off, you know
Mm.
what I mean? When they want to finance some shit, when they want to do all this other shit. So, I support it. So, I think we're very blessed to have that type of presence in the sector.
Mm-hmm.
So, if young Hoodie is gonna take up that mantle and be giving niggas money and paying light bills and car payments, you know what I mean, and keeping niggas from getting evicted, you know what I mean, putting groceries, you know what I mean, and niggas that's unemployed, they refrigerators while they bitches is mad. I support that, and I think that's great. We have that in the sector, irrespective, you know what I mean, of who wants to wear that jacket. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, shout out to the Godfather. Yeah, that's taking on, you know what I mean, them responsibilities. I support it. I support it. Yes,
Well,
yes.
Hoodie, you can. I ain't about to get evicted in that because I can't relate to none of that. As we just pay property taxes because we don't even have a mortgage. Anywho, if you feel like you want to bless the sister toilet, because listen, I have noticed that my love offerings from the Godfather G. Darrell have went down despite me being fair, balanced, and trying to be as non-biased as possible because it was reported to me by management, and I had already decided that we was not entertained. We was not going to get into the entanglement too much, as I did not want to mess up those love offerings. But Godfather, where is my love offering? I'm not going to the love offering lately, and I have been very diplomatic, Godfather. Okay, you are the Godfather.
Yeah, listen, honey, he love you and support you. Okay,
I know he
I'm
do.
just saying,
I
no.
know he do.
Real talk. Yeah, he ain't tripping, but yeah, that Godfather shit where everybody kick in and cock on. Yeah, this nigga be paying light bills, phone bills,
Okay.
rent, all kinds of shit.
Okay.
All right. Invested in dreams, all kinds of
Oh,
shit. So I'm just
absolutely.
saying,
Listen, we know that for a fact. Shout out to Dunn and Turned Up TV.
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, heavy is a crown that wears it. So I fully support anyone who, wants to take up that title and that mantle. And I'm glad. Shit, I was about to say I'm glad that Darrell is choosing to free himself from that, but I'm not sure that he is.
He's not.
He's,
He's fighting for it. He's saying he's the Godfather. Fuck your couch.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, yeah. So it's like, Yay, I say share the burden. Let some of these other niggas pay bills.
Yeah, well, hey, I
Um,
will be expecting a generous love donation, as the Godfather is always generous with his love offers. Yes, Divine Seven love offers. The Godfather is always very generous with his love offerings to the sexy toy lady. Okay. Listen,
child.
Dunn was in there frying chicken for Ghost Mama and Grandma, allegedly.
But Don in a nice place now. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
In a nice
he
place
has a little
now.
nice set, but about time, woohoo. He's
I
done
thought he was
what we've
staying
been
with
having to
Berlin.
do, but
But he
good
won't.
for him, I guess.
Yeah, he got his shit going on. But yeah, it was cute. It was cute. It was cute. All of it was cute. And all, and good fun. So, girl, I was like, I know, yeah, you the fuck line. But anywho, girl, what else is going on? Yeah, I don't know.
Not
Mm-hmm.
nothing, Smoke still mad at let me find out you're being a toy lady Klaus. Dropped down. Listen, I had to go over there and check to make sure that wasn't even a troll, but we had a good show last night. Ray Triz and Stargate kind of got along, but Stargate wouldn't stop poking him with the knife. But that was it.
I thought they'd been made out.
Oh, I wouldn't call it making up. I would just call it trying to attempt to be cordial. And Star was just stabbing him. Now I had actually went and checked. That was really him because he had videos and stuff like that. It was really him. But Unc fell out the clouds and told Smoke God to do what he gonna do him something, because Smoke God been threatening to put out receipts and stuff on Unc. And listen, uh, uh, allegedly, Ray Triz be trolling for Unc, and Unc is a part of Ray Triz troll gang, or Unc is telling Ray Triz to troll, whichever one. It's something like that. Anyway, Unc and Ray Triz is working together, basically. Of course, it's a Smoke guy. Okay, that was up here last night, and then Identity came through, and apparently Anti had made a video about Identity and Taz getting into it, and she compared his manhood to something. I don't want to lie, because I told him I was gonna watch the video, but when I went and looked, I don't know what the title of the video. Like, I might need to just tag him and ask him, because she done made some videos, a few videos in the last couple of days, but I don't know which one, like what the title of it is, and I didn't want to sit through all of them. So I just said I'm gonna have to figure out which one. But anyway, apparently Identity withheld, and Taz got into a little scuffle, and she had played some of the audio in that, but she didn't play the audio where, like, a couple days later, Taz had came over to what's his name, Q Butters panel, and him and Taz talked it out. And Taz talked it out with some other people and came to a mutual agreement, like men do, but she didn't put that part in the video, allegedly, because I still haven't watched it. So that happened. Yeah, very interesting. I didn't realize that she was making content about Identity withheld. I know that she has made content about Star and Binary, but this is the first time that I have heard of her making commentary about with Identity withheld, because he don't be into nothing.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
To be very honest with you, I didn't realize she was still making content. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't even fucking tell you, child.
Listen, me neither. So it's been a while since I had been over there, and I seen Rev G. He did like a pop up something, and I put it on my watch later, but I still haven't watched it yet. So that's what he did say. Yeah, it's defrosting slowly. It's making progress. So Chat T said it got to be some real producers in it. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, it's very slow. It is. Oh, you look. Chat Lives Matter out the clouds from the top rope.
Like, it's like
from the top rope with it.
I mean, no tea, no shade. Like, I'm very surprised to hear that Identity with Hell and Taz are even associated. Like, you know, I didn't know they talk. Like, you know what I mean? They don't seem to I don't know, like occupy the same lanes or spaces, or I don't know how to quite put it, but I'm very surprised to hear that Identity with Hell is interacting um with that group of people. That's yeah. I would have never guessed.
Well, I'm
Like, I don't even
assuming
know like how
I'm
he know
assuming
them.
that they
How does
interact
he
with
know
each other
him?
through
Know them.
through Q Butter's platform. That my assumption, just from listening to the conversation, because he said that Taz came over to Q Butter's channel, hit the panel, and had several conversations and with several men and squashed some stuff. So I was assuming by him saying that how they interact is through Q Butter, but it doesn't sound like Identity actually goes over to Taz's channel and participates in his chat. It seems like they interact with each other through Q Butter.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm about to say, like, how do they even like know each other?
So that's what I'm
Like, they
assuming.
don't seem to have absolutely anything in common at all. Period. Like, how and why would they be talking? Like, what could they possibly have in common? But I
Okay.
guess you're saying Q Butter.
Mm-hmm. And what I do know is that Q Butter run those 24-hour live streams and stuff, right? He's always live no matter what. He's always live no matter what. And he do let other people run the panel while he's gone. And so I guess Identity with Hell is one of the people who have the power who runs the panel when Q Butter is not there. But it's several people who do it, like depending on the time of day and what day it is. It'd be different people who's running the panel, and Q Butter don't even be there.
Okay. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm eating, girl. While I'm talking to you.
No,
But
no,
thank you for
wait. Listen,
answering that for me.
listen. I was in here eating too.
No,
Now
because
chat.
I be seeing Q Butter shit running
Yeah,
24/7.
always. It's
And
always
I was like,
somebody
I
there.
thought this thing had a school. Like, I thought, but I didn't realize like he stepped away,
Mm-hmm.
and I never watch or tap in, but like I see it, you know what I mean? And my algorithm or whatever. Girl.
Okay, so Chad T is talking to Chat Lies, and he's saying Chat Lies is wilding out on eyes. So, Chad T, if you don't mind, could you explain to me exactly what is Chat Lies Matter doing to wild out on eyes?
I saw Oz the other day. She looked real cute.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
her hair?
She
You
was
see
over
her
there
hair?
tonight. She was over there tonight with her. She had like a coat on, like a bubble coat, and like a hat. I really like the hat. I wanted to drop
Well,
down
that
in the
looked a little
chat and ask
stressful.
her
That
where she got the
situation
hat
looked a
from,
little
but I
stressful.
think Oz is currently mad at me right now. So
I
I
don't
just
know.
I'm gonna watch from it because she did specifically cuss me out on Ray Chariot's panel the
Yeah.
other day. I was really taken aback. I was like, wait a minute. She said that the sexy told lady is a fake ass bitch and some more shit, but I couldn't hear like everything that she said. And in between calling me a fake ass bitch or something else, she said that I go live and came up with sex toys in the background, even though I'm the sex toy lady. And I don't know, what do y'all think I'm supposed to have in the background? Basketballs? Like, I'm just kind of confused. But she was low key slut shaming the sexy toy lady for having sex toys in the background when I am the sexy toy lady. And I was just kind of confused because I have most definitely only shown nothing but support to the good sister Eyes. And so I don't
Very
know.
interesting. Now, I recall what you talking about, like with the bubble hat and all that. That situation looks stressful. I don't know what was happening there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about the day before yesterday.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know, but her hair was very pretty. Her
Oh
hair
yeah,
was
she
very,
she had the red
very. Did
lipstick
you see
on, and
that
she had
shit?
the side
Yes,
part.
and the
Absolutely.
hair.
Yeah, it looks
That
very
was
healthy.
pretty.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely. She
pretty.
got some good healthy hair.
That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, so
and
so it's like, is that nigga like getting his what's it called? His nature boy on? Like, what's really good?
child, it appears to me because he openly tells you that he runs a cult, that he's the cult leader. So I don't know. It could be some nature boy stuff in the making. It very well could be. I don't want to lie on nobody, but he most definitely openly admits to running a cult. And
Mm.
she definitely is in it now. Alma did ask me because I hit Sunbear's link the other day, actually like 2 days in a row. She had Chocolate Earth up there, and then I had Crazy Bubba with me, and so he hit the link too and hung out with us for a little bit. But she was asking me what was up with it, and I was telling her, hell, I don't know. I don't, I would ask you, but I don't want to involve you. But I was telling her I don't know. I feel like I was very non-biased. Everybody keeps trying to say that we need to save Oz and we need to, go get her back. And I keep telling them, like, Oz was never a willing participant in our sector, right? But for the fact that Conscious Energy, somebody who she was supporting, took her money and didn't give her money back, we wouldn't even know who she was to this day. So I came into this sector willingly, correct? Did you come into this sector willingly? Like you here on your own fruition, right? Nobody's, nobody did you nothing, did you wrong or anything for you to be here, to be a part of the sector. You here on your own accordance, correct?
I followed a man.
Okay. And so she was not. But for the fact that Conscious Energy wouldn't give her money back, we wouldn't know who Oz is. So although she is in our sector and has been in our sector since then, right? She wasn't a willing participant. Okay, she wasn't a willing participant. Now she used to do sector content, but she doesn't do any sector content anymore. And I was thinking about that, right, as far as getting her watch time hours. And I said to myself, it can't be her just trying to get watch time hours, because Oz used to be loud for a long time and she would have 30, 40, 50, if it was a good day, sometimes 60 people in her chat. So her collaboration.
But she put a lot of them videos on private.
Right. But here's the thing. If she does sector content, we're gonna come and listen. The same way that she's live, right? How she be running them 24-hour live streams. The only difference is for most of the part, Oz is not there, right? Duke is there. So she's not running the stream 24/7. So I can understand it in that point. But if she is consistent in the sector, she'll get her watch time hours off of the sector. It's got to be about gaining more subs, because the truth is you do have to go outside of the sector to gain more subs. If you try to build your channel and monetize your channel, you're going to have to do some other sort of content to bring a whole nother group of people in, because it's not enough of people in the sector as far as subscribers go to get you to the 1,000 subscriber mark. You're going to have to figure out another way to do it.
See, I support what Child Lives Matter said. I fully support buying subs. I fully support that. But also on the side note, it was reported to me, I don't know how true this is, did I leave her nigga? It was reported to me that she not with that nigga no more.
I don't know.
And that she fucking with this nigga Duke Farrell like in real life. I don't know how true that is.
I don't know, but I peeped a while ago. Remember, I can't remember when it was, but it was a couple of months ago. And I said, Oz be up in the middle of the night, fully dressed, laid on the couch with the camera on. She never cammed up and stuff like that in her house. She never kept the camera on the whole time. She never would move that way, because you could hear her dude would be in the background. Because remember, she would be talking to him. Like you could hear him off in the back, kind of like with the toy lady husband. I'd be talking to him, but you could kind of hear him here and there. But she never was cammed up and like dressed up and stuff. So I was asking, I wonder if she's still with him. But that's not my business, right? That's none of my business. But I did make that observation a while back ago. I don't know.
But it looked like she's still driving a nigga car though.
I don't know.
Yeah, like after it was reported to me that she like they had allegedly left that nigga. I've like it appears she's driving the nigga's car, unless she just like like Batman. I'm unsure.
No, but she been had that Batman steering wheel cover though.
That's that nigga car.
Her boyfriend.
Allegedly. I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
So you're saying, hold on, you're saying the car with the Batman steering wheel cover is Duke Farrell car or her boyfriend's car?
I thought it was her boyfriend car.
Oh, okay. Well, she's
Yeah,
still driving that car,
exactly.
or
So, well,
or
maybe it's not. Yeah,
yeah, maybe it's her.
and yeah, maybe it's her car. Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, anyway,
Any,
I still don't know why
yeah.
she's mad at me. I did post a short. I clipped Triggs fair use. I fair use clipped it, and I tagged her and I asked her, could she please repeat what she said, but to make to clear more clearly so that I could hear her. Because I would definitely like to hear the insults very clearly. So if it's any insults that I can dispute, I will dispute. But as far as her saying that I came up with sex toys in the background, I most definitely do now. I don't know if we're like slut shaming or whatever, but her cult leader comes up in the shower and takes showers. I know because I watch and I've been watching. And it wasn't a problem because listen, I remember Duke was over there in the chat and I asked him, right? I said, dang Duke, I miss you. Why you ain't been taking, your showers? Like you ain't doing the showers no more. And he told me that he was on the social media break for that week, right? And she was cammed up when she read it out loud, and I could tell by the look on her face that maybe she didn't know that he was doing those shower videos to begin with. I don't know if she actually knew that,
I don't know
but by
you
the look
fucking
on her
lying.
face, she
She
looked
had to
surprised when I
know.
asked him that. So just from that alone, she should already know that I've been following him because I already know what's going on. And I was trying to figure out where the hell he was at because let's be clear, the toy lady been looking for a camera slip for the longest. Now here's the thing, Duke Pharaoh is offering peen pics for $20 under the condition. Hold on, let me finish. Under the conditions that you send him your phone number through the Cash App so he can text it to you. Now he's not slick because you most definitely could dox somebody based off of a phone number. So it's no way I'm giving him my phone number. But I told him if he starts an OnlyFans, I will most definitely give him the $20 because I've been in his chat waiting for a camera slip for more than 6 months. It ain't got one
Does
yet.
our good sister Eyes know all this?
Well, she
That
got
this
to know
nigga
now.
offering dick pics and all this shit.
I don't know.
This shit crazy.
But
Eyes going through something.
but I can't, you know what I'm saying? She can't say that I was shaming Duke because, like I said, I do watch it. So I don't really know why she cussed me out and said something. But again, I told this, if it's because I told the sector, Oz is not a part of our sector. The fact of the matter is, she has told us several times that, in fact, she is not a part of the sector and fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And she's absolutely correct. She just seems to want to participate in the sector when she wants to. So I feel like the sector is trying to jump claim her. It's nothing wrong with liking her as a content creator. Yeah, the Divine, he's selling the peen pics for fucking $20 on Carla. And that's my mom, and I wouldn't put nothing on my dead mammy because I'm scared of her. You feel me? Even though she's not in this room, I'm still scared of her because she'll pull up on me in the dream and smack fire out my motherfucking ass. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know I do hold down the late night crew. Okay, so
Child, I'm sure at least 3 to 5 bitches in the Mo3 sector got a picture of that nigga dick. Girl, stop.
well, ain't none of them ever told me and offered to email it to me. So I'm still waiting on that. And if he do get an OnlyFans, you better believe I'm going to spend the money and do the review and post the review. Girl, you know I do OnlyFans reviews. Girl, I will pay that money with the quickness.
I mean, for him though.
Yes, I would. I told you I've invested over 6 months in watching him in the shower, just hoping for a camera slip because he definitely be talking.
And I guess he don't want to lose his girl anyway. Ooh, I don't know.
See, look, child lives matter think that she needed intervention, but she doesn't. What does she need an intervention for? She's over there willingly. Either we're gonna support her or we not. You know, it didn't bother me that she was with Duke Pharaoh. I just wanted to make sure to let her know who she was dealing with specifically. But it wasn't like on some hating shit because again, I'd be over there in his chat too. But I just wanted her, to know who she was dealing with. And if
he didn't curse her out, I seen one shit. He cursed her ass, slammed the fuck out. A couple of, I don't know.
So Chat Lives Matter says that she looked like she taking something.
Okay. Like
she do be looking a little spaced out sometimes.
But real talk. No bullshit. Like
when a cult, listen.
She be up there for hours. Like her eyes wide the fuck open. And who am I to drug shame? Okay. Here God bless her. Chair. I don't know what the fuck going on. But she looked good though. Other than appearing to be possibly drugged and, her hair and stuff look good. So
Yeah,
I
her hair
don't,
looks
I
very
don't
healthy.
really know what to say. Yeah, her hair look real pretty. Great, child.
But again,
And she
baby mama,
broke.
when
This
you're in a
Pharaoh
cult,
broke.
right? You do get a little zoned out and spaced out sometimes, from the brainwashing and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying she's brainwashed, but I just love stories about cults and stuff, so I'm really into it. And he is a self-admitted proud cult leader.
Me too. Like I get, yeah, I support cults too, but like, don't somebody gotta like initially do something like like do something to initiate you, brainwash you, get you gassed up, like
Mhm.
to drink the Kool Aid, get you in the cult. Like, what this nigga do to? Did he how did he
He-
love bomb her? What did he do?
so
And
it
I's love language seemed to be money. Period. Did the nigga give her like a lot of money or something
I
initially?
don't think he did. So now it was reported to some of the ladies in the Mo3 sector. They did a live and kind of broke down how he gets you, and they were saying that, okay, for instance, I remember I saying like, do y'all like my thumbnail or the background, whatever? Like, he's so sweet. He did that for me. He took a picture off of, she said he took her picture off of Instagram, the picture with the curly hair, was she laying by, and he got like the lighthouse, and then it say Pharaoh sector. Like, apparently she said he took that picture off of her Instagram, and he made like the thumbnails and the backgrounds, and she didn't even ask him to do it. But the way she was like, and he was so sweet, and he got this off of my Instagram and went ahead and made it for me and told me I should use it. So he was doing stuff for her, like, but I don't think that she's seeing it in a controlled way. She's seeing it in her own. He's trying to help me, because let's be clear, he have been able to help the women get the amount of subscribers that they need to get them from nothing to monetization. He has done that with a few other of the young ladies in the Mo3 sector. And it works, right? He actually get like use. YM even pointed out
Okay.
she don't know what's going on, like Oz is a little after her, but she is growing and she is gaining subs. So that is one thing that he
Okay.
uses to lure them in. He helps them with their graphics. He helps, he
Okay.
he sets them up. He shows them how to do the stuff, like the behind the scenes, and like as far as production wise go for their channel and for their shows. So according to those ladies, he doesn't necessarily offer you money, but he does offer you that support, and he helps you when it comes to managing the YouTube channel and how you should go about doing things. That is how he is able to get to the women in the Mo3 sector who he since not with no more, but he did help them build their channels and get them put into a position where they were eligible for monetization. But here's the problem. Once Oz is eligible for monetization, what type of content is she going to be creating? Because even if she gets monetized with the content that she has on there right now, she's not going to meet the $100 threshold for YouTube every month. So she need, like, while she's building up her subscribers, she needs to be making content. Now, she was doing like card readings and spirit readings. She did
I
one for
like that
Mo3.
shit. I like that.
Right. So I don't understand why she just won't do that type of content, because people are into it, and Duke Pharaoh is familiar with the people from the spiritual sector. He's over there too. So I'm a little bit confused on why she isn't getting her content up and focusing on that content instead of watching Duke Pharaoh sleep and play Call of Duty, because I'm trying to figure out what's going to keep her monetized. It's one thing to get monetized, but then you have to stay monetized. And the way that YouTube works is YouTube is expecting you to perform better than you performed the month prior, each month going forward from the time of your monetization. Otherwise, they're not going to put you in their algorithm and push your content out, because you're not making them any money. So once you get there, I want to know what the plan is. Like, what is going to be her content? Is her content still going to be whatever Duke Pharaoh says her content is going to be, or is it going to be focused on something like how my content is sex toy related. So if I'm doing an upload, because I don't pre-record sector videos, I only go live and talk about the sector. I don't do pre-recorded sector content. So if I'm doing pre-recorded content and I'm uploading, you know that it's gonna be something related to sex and or a sex toy. So I want to know what is her original content gonna be. What is her evergreen content gonna be?
Does she converse with like other people outside of like the Mo3 sector and Duke? Like, does she still converse like, let's see, with people on our side or whatever?
I don't know, because I'm not like, somebody was asking what's up with Aunt T. Like, what's going on with Aunt T? Hold on, I
Oh,
gotta.
I heard that nigga disappear. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
gotta tap in. Dang, my phone about to die. Okay, I gotta tap in because I need to wash my hair, because I'm supposed to be doing my hair. I'm supposed to be retwisting
Oh,
it.
girl, yeah. See your beautiful hair that's growing oh so long
It really,
down
really
your back.
is.
It is. Listen, you was talking all that shit
I
6
still want
months
to
ago.
cut it.
And
Let's
this
be
was,
clear. I still want to cut my
please,
hair.
let's not argue. Let's
I'm
not.
not
I
arguing with
prefer
you,
not to
because don't I still
argue.
have the hair? Don't I still have it?
Yes, but
Okay,
you
so
know, that's just
well,
your
leave it
hair is
alone. But I
beautiful.
don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
Divine said
always
yes. Yes. Okay, now Chat Lives Matter a few comments ago said that I said she was gonna start doing the shower videos too. I hope you playing.
sure.
Because Chad T is asking, will Chat Lives Matter be watching eyes in the shower? And I don't know. People may listen again. I'll be watching Duke Farrell in the shower. I've been watching him take a shower.
Yeah, dare you be watching him?
Girl, yes, we be commenting in the chat session. Listen, the live be called for ladies only, and I be sharing them. I share them out. So that's why I was a little bit confused, because because Sunbear was asking, well, did you say something about Duke Farrell being in the shower? And I had to remind her, you was on the panel that day when I was in the chat asking Duke Farrell how come he hadn't been live taking showers, and he said that he was on his week-long social media break from doing it.
Garden nigga? She garden nigga? Like, what is going on here?
Who gardens?
Was she guarding him? Like, why is she asking you? Like, if you was asking,
No, because she herself was trying to figure out like why Oz had cussed me out on Ray Tritt's panel. And so what she was doing was she was kind of just throwing stuff out there. She was like,
why
well,
did she? I think I seen that.
I don't
I
have
don't know
no
if it was
idea.
Ray Tritt. It was a bunch of people, but she was
Yes.
just hollering.
And her mic was
I
messed up,
don't know what the
remember?
fuck was going
Her
on.
mic was messed up, and I was in the chat saying, eyes fix your mic, eyes fix your mic. And then finally I just said mute her. And I don't know if it was the fact that I said mute her, but I was at work and she was fucking up my headphones. And CE already broke one pair of my headphones. Like, I just got them Beats for Valentine's Day. Like, I ain't had them Beats a whole month at this point, and I done lost them. And so I don't really know. And so I clipped it, I posted it, I tagged her, and I asked her, could you please repeat what you said in this here clip so I can hear what you were saying. But all I caught was that was fuck me, something. I be cammed up with sex toys in the background and something. I'm a did she say I was a messy ass bitch or something like that? Or no, I'm a fake ass bitch. Then she said I was a fake ass bitch. And I was like, whoa, even the chat was like, hold on, wait a minute.
I think I caught a little bit of that. Yeah.
Girl, and it happened quick.
Like
it happened so
quick.
Like
the nice people.
Like,
you one of the nice people in the sector.
I was trying to figure out at what point did I not support eyes. Did she hear the commentary when I told the sector to stop asking me to save her because she don't want to be saved? Like, is she upset because I said that? Like, I want to know specifically what commentary I did, what it was that I did or said, and what did I do for me to be a fake ass bitch? Because I like to reflect on if I'm doing some shit that I'm not realizing that I'm doing and that is very unbecoming of me. I would hope that someone would let me know, whether it be hit the link or hit my IG or hit my line. If you have my number, I would hope that they would reach out and say, hey, what the fuck is this, toy lady? It's but if you're gonna be cussing me out, like, I need to hear fully what you say so that I can take in and meditate and reflect on that. and see if I need to
Yeah.
change my behaviors. But she has
Sure.
not. She has not responded to said comment. I meant said tag that I tagged her in. So I don't know what the toy lady did to her. Whatever it
She
is that she think I
she might
did
have
to
been
her,
having a bad
I
day.
wish her the best. Okay.
But before your phone go dead, and
No, my
let's
phone not gonna go dead. I need to change to my phone so I could go wash my hair.
Oh, okay,
No, I'm
okay,
on my
okay.
computer right now.
Um,
I got the
quickly to the messy boots. It was reported to me, and it's saying to be, and I'm just curious. What is your true unbiased opinion? It was reported to me that your boy Hoodie is being lined up. Like
mm,
you know how to set the dude, like to build up people and tear them down. You know what I mean?
I have seen that
Like
in chats. I have seen people say that.
I don't know if that's true or not, but you know what I mean. Like it's been reported to me like that it's a possible lineup. Like you know how people gas you up and send you out. I don't know though. I don't know. I
I,
don't know.
I don't know because see, here's the thing, Tiff P. I have conflict with that because with the situation because D Darrell did encourage us to support Hoodie. He even went as far as to say, "Hey, listen, the sector is changing. Hoodie is the new wave. Hoodie is the blueprint. You see, he's doing consistent content. He's making money. So he was saying, if you don't want to get down and lay down, then you got to lay down or whatever. So at one point, he was fully supporting Hoodie. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed, right? But the Godfather actually did put his stamp of approval on Hoodie, not necessarily being the Godfather, but just the way that he does his content, how he has an active chat, how he collabs with other people. It was just last month that he was doing a video saying that, listen, nigga, this is what we need to be doing. And Hoodie is the blueprint. So I'm trying to figure out what happened, like what changed. You do think do you think that Hoodie is being lined up, or it was just reported to you, or is that your personal feelings?
It was reported to me,
Mhm.
and yeah, hmm yeah,
And do you feel
yeah.
that way? Do you feel like he's being lined up?
Um, I don't know because it's like, I like Hoodie too. I like his content, and like he's his own businessman or whatever. So when somebody say lined up, I'm like, lined up how? That's my thing.
Right.
That's my thing. Like line him up how? So if you know what I mean, if he has his own business and all this other stuff, and his wife got her own shit going, you see what I'm saying? Like line him up how? That's all. That's the only reason I question that. Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
like
I
him. I
don't
like
see
his
it that
content
way.
and all this other stuff. So like how is somebody gonna line up an entrepreneur? You know what I mean? It's not like y'all can call his job or you know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
So yeah.
But I still don't know
Um
where the disconnect happened. Or is it just that, people was like, oh, now you the Godfather, and that hurt Darrell's feelings. Like, damn, but here's the thing, even if that's what Darrell is upset about, and I'm not saying that he is, when it was first being said that he's the new Godfather, uh Hoodie was very much like, nah, that's not what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, I'm the king of the north. The Godfather is the Godfather. He been putting in work. Like Hoodie never disrespected him or anything like that. He was telling people like, nah, that's not what it is. Darrell is the homie, you know what I'm saying? But somewhere along the way, I don't know what happened because I never heard him saying anything bad about Darrell until Darrell came out and said something about him, right? Like, to me, Darrell was the one to throw the first shot.
mm, well
And
girl.
then Carrie
Mm.
poured gas on it because, she's a gaslighter.
It's so funny you say that. Like, yeah, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. Like real talk, yeah. I could give less than a fuck.
Right,
Like
but
real
it's
talk.
entertaining. It's entertaining.
Yes, and I am looking forward, no bullshit, to Israel Bound and Carrie with that shit
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
this is gonna be crazy.
That
This is gonna be crazy. I can't listen.
I'm
I'm
looking
not
forward
gonna
to
hold you
that.
tomorrow. Today is my spa day,
I
right? Mello already said we're doing
yeah,
spa day today, so today is my spa day, and
I'm
I
already
will be
fucking up.
listening. I will be in the clouds. But here's the thing. So
I'm going
today
to be
in
at
Darrell's chat, was you there? Was you in the clouds or was you there watching
when?
tonight when Darrell went live and he drug Hoodie for like 2 hours?
Yes, yes,
Okay. Okay. So did
I
you
mean,
are you
yeah,
well, I'm gonna ask you just a line of questioning. Are you a moderator in Darrell's chat?
yes.
Okay. So and you were watching the chat tonight, correct?
Yes, and um I was more so communicating with Darrell directly.
Okay, so you wasn't fully paying attention to the chat.
No,
Okay.
no, I was
So
not.
there were a lot of people being timed out in the chat. So I was going to ask you, did you see who it was who was timing these people out? It was a lot of people who was getting timed out in that chat. Oh, it was
Um,
Darrell. It was Darrell himself doing it. Okay. Chat Last Matter said that it was Darrell himself that was doing it.
mm,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, I wasn't. I was. Yeah.
Okay, so P says they are using Hoodie to troll Darrell, and he too stupid to see it. Okay, so P feels like that the sector. And do you feel like the sector in totality is trolling Darrell through Hoodie, through calling Hoodie the Godfather? Okay, that's a theory. That's a narrative. All right, we're gonna keep that narrative. That's a good little narrative right there. And then Chat Last Matter said you can't line up a New Yorker. And then Chat Last Matter also said it was the song. He built that song release up and folks didn't like it and he got in his feelings. And you're going to blame G Gates. Now, here's the thing. You cannot blame G Gates because I was there and I did the music review with G Gates, correct? Now, I did notice that when Darrell did his commentary on G Gates review, he did not discuss any of the things that I was saying at all. I was a non-factor when it came to him reviewing that video of G Gates doing the song review, despite the fact that me and G Gates was doing the song review together, right? Darrell, I appreciate you for that. You know what I'm saying? Because but here's the thing, I feel like we both gave a fair and balanced opinion. You were there in G Gates live. G Gates didn't give him a 0 or a 1. I believe the first time he gave him a 7. You gave it a 10
The
out of 10.
time.
You gave it a 10 out of
Yeah.
10.
And
A
then,
couple people
yeah, Gates told me to
didn't
fuck
catch.
off and said I was not. He said I was biased, which is untrue.
And it's very interesting
Um,
because I support, my baby mama to the piece. So I don't think that she is biased towards Darrell at all.
no,
No matter
but
no matter what
I
y'all
the
see.
song.
But he didn't just drag him for the song. You know, so I don't know. But okay, Chat Last Matter is throwing G Gates under the bus swiftly and professionally. Uh,
Uh-uh.
he says that Darrell was in fact the one doing all that blocking. Okay. And then Chat Last Matter said, it's G Gates' fault for not letting folks hear the song before he reviewed it. It was too soon. Let it marinate for at least a week. Okay, so you're saying that he didn't even get the song a full 24 hours to be out before he gave his opinion. I can understand your position because if I do a video, um I wouldn't want nobody taking it and not even giving it like a day to marinate, even though I basically did that to Darrell last night. Like I you know what I'm saying? But he didn't. I
And,
don't
and
think
and
he didn't shit on
and
it.
but here's the thing: when it comes to Darrell, and Darrell's not the only one, but since we're talking about Darrell, when you really kind of look at certain shit, people, in my opinion, are very hypercritical of him. Like seriously, it's like, I mean, I don't know, like a lot of people always have like a lot of shit. Like I feel like a lot of people like really scrutinize and break down everything he do. I will never fucking forget. This was a while ago. when this nigga literally went to McDonald's and got orange juice and
Mm-hmm.
oatmeal, and that
Yep.
shit was fucking content for
For
like
weeks.
2 to 3 weeks.
For weeks.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, literally, oatmeal and fucking orange juice. Like, it wasn't even no nigga shit, no trash shit. Like, hell, if you would hear me like in a fucking Wendy's drive through, hell, y'all would drag me for goddamn 6 months. This nigga got a orange juice and oatmeal. So it's like, you know what I mean? Ah, that's a lot to me. Everything, every move you make, people just like over, in my opinion, scrutinizing you. Paying attention to like every fucking thing you do, like every step you take, every move you make. Like, yeah, it's very interesting. So I mean, teach their own. Um, so girl.
Well, could we say that Darrell also is very hypercritical as well?
Of course he is.
Okay,
Of course he is.
so that's fair.
Absolutely.
That's a fair assessment. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, do you
Absolutely.
think that he's right about what he said as far as G Gates not giving the song enough of time to, for people to hear it and form their own opinions without anybody else's opinion?
Who, the real Sandra?
No, no, I'm just saying that's what Chat Lost Matter said. Chat Lost Matter said he believed
Um,
that the problem was he didn't give the song time to come out and people to hear it on their own volition and make their own assessments on it.
I mean, possibly. Um,
Where's my conditioner?
people, it's one of them things. People like who they like, don't like.
Mhm.
I like the song. Um, I honestly did. I honestly did. And Darrell has made other songs that I did not particularly care for.
Mhm.
So, but I actually like that song. So, teach their own. What I was taking from a lot of the initial criticism is people, what I'm assuming, it's like people didn't like the way it was mixed or whatever. Like they didn't like the sound of it. And
Mhm.
then once you got the shit mixed right, yeah, that shit bomb. I like that. I like that. I like it. And I want to spill no tea and nothing like that because you already know I spill some tea and then be getting cussed out. So, but yeah, there might be a little cute little music video coming up. You know what I mean? With some folks from Houston that everybody knows. And see what I'm saying? Might be on some cocaine stripper type time.
Okay.
So, it might be cute.
I don't know, but
Girl.
they don't like each other anyway. They don't care for each other anyway. So I wasn't expecting too much from their interaction because I know that they don't fuck with each other like that. Where are my clothes at? Oh, I don't even need to boil any. Here we go. Shout out to the toilet lady for having the ground closed. Yes. Now let's mix a concoction together so I can do a little conditioning because I need to condition my hair. But I don't know. It's it is what it is. But I wasn't expecting him and Hoodie to be at odds so quickly.
I think they'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they
It's
will.
just,
Absolutely.
yeah, it'll be
I
fine.
believe it. And even I like Bombay's rendition of it to the drill version. But I don't think he had. Now here's the thing. In my opinion, he has better songs, right? I do believe that he have better songs, but it's not it's not one of the worst songs he's ever did either.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it.
It takes
Um,
courage to put
I
something.
did. I
It does
did.
take chat less matter. It does, and that in itself is like a big thing. It does take courage to make content and put that content out, and you hope that people do receive it well. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. But you did the work, so I agree with you on that sentiment of, it takes courage, and the fact that he even put it out is a good thing.
Yeah, really. There's a lot of talent in this sector. I
Absolutely.
couldn't even begin or imagine. Yeah, I couldn't even, remotely do anything like that. Child.
Yeah, because I can't, like, to
Mm.
be able to write music, and then, to my understanding, he did the beat, he did everything. And my brother, he do that engineering type of shit, and he got keyboards and all types of equipment. And so I know just the equipment by itself is expensive, and you do have to invest in it. So it wasn't cheap, and he was able to write the music, sing it to the best of his ability, and then arrange it. So that in itself is a blessing.
No, yeah, yeah, real talk, real talk. Um, yeah, girl, yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't
yeah, yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
I don't think it was a horrible song. Like I said, he definitely has made worse. No shade. I'm not trying to be
yeah.
funny or nothing.
I support it. I support it. Yeah, it is what it is. Um, yeah, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. The sector, I don't know.
Well, I'm looking, like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to the debate today with Carrie and Israel down. I know
Oh
it's
yes,
gonna be one for the books. I got my drinks ready. I got
girl,
my
I am
pineapple
so
soaking in my
here.
liquor
Ah,
already. I'm gonna have my drink out. I'm gonna have my bankroll done, and I'm gonna be here for the show. Cause if Carrie can't do
girl,
nothing else, she can give a show. She can give us entertaining
listen,
back and forth now.
yes,
The queen
listen.
of arguing herself.
Look, yes, and this Israel Bound nigga, yeah, he gonna be hollering and
Yes,
listen,
you already know what he gives, okay? You already know what he gives.
yes, and Carrie is very scholarly, so ever since she knew this was gonna be a thing, like she got all her notes,
Oh
all
yes,
her
she got
receipts.
links.
Ah,
She probably
yes,
got a fucking slideshow.
oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. This nigga gonna be irate. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, Chat Lives Matter. The debate topic is hey, what does it say to a
Slavery
lady?
in the Bible. Slavery in the Bible.
Yes, 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 yes. It started from the real show from last Sunday.
Hmm.
Yes. So that's what's gonna be. I cannot wait. That's gonna be good.
Now, Tiff Keith,
Mhm.
baby mama, if we could just be a little messy
No,
boots right
let's
quick.
get Miss Girl. Miss
Do
Boots
you
Girl.
do you think that Darrell is bringing back the debates to compete with Hoodie?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Damn.
Not at all.
Tiff
Yeah,
Keith, I
this
want to let the sexy toy lady messy boot stuff live.
no, 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 no. Yeah, that just that sprung up
Yeah, it
because
did happen organically. I was there. I was there. I
yeah,
know it happened organically. I just said, can we be a little bit messy? I know it
yeah,
did.
and
I know it happened organically.
and quiet as
Um,
it's kept, and not even quiet as it's kept. It'll be the one with what I mean, the debates. So I mean, what are we really talking about? But I support it. I support it. But yeah, you know, girl.
yeah, see, I'm trying my best to
Um,
be messy over here. But yeah, the topic, chat last matter, is slavery in the Bible, and it came from the conversation that they was having last Sunday, like Tip P said, which was a
I
good.
can't
It,
wait.
it was a good conversation too. I ain't gonna hold you.
She gonna drag that nigga in the corner. I can't wait.
Girl, she gonna drag him, stomp him out, stab him in the throat with, okay,
Cause
pistol
he
with that
lose his
nigga.
cool. He gonna start hollering like within the first 30 minutes. It's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait.
Girl, I'm gonna
I
say
can't wait.
it's gonna be within the first 18 minutes. Like, I'm not even
I'm
giving
dead.
a nigga a whole 30 minutes. I'm not giving him a whole 30 minutes.
It's wild because I'm very familiar with him. Like I remember him for years ago. I didn't realize he was so fucking ignorant.
Girl,
Um, you know,
listen, when you got the toy lady agreeing with Carrie from the chat, you know something is up. You
that
know
nigga
something
was
is up.
ignorant
When
as
I'm
fuck.
agreeing with everything that she's saying to him, you know something is fishy with the fella.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, I'm definitely looking forward to today.
I got my drinks
Um
together. I'm gonna have my little hair
exactly.
done. I'll probably listen to it while I do mellow hair. Knock somebody
Oh,
hair out.
y'all keep the real in prayer because I guess he gonna be moderating it, or you know what I mean. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Well, well, listen. I will say this. Darrell has been doing a really good job with controlling his panel and how people engage and what happens on his panel. Here lately, he has been doing an excellent job of controlling it and not letting any fuck shit go down like it would usually do. So I'm gonna give him some credit for that too, because he's been doing real good with that. Except for tonight. Tonight he said fuck it. But other than tonight, before tonight, he has been doing a really good job of keeping the panel in check and keeping the conversation moving and staying on topic versus letting people just derail and go here and there. So shout out to the Godfather for that.
Yes, 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 girl. Mm.
So I know
Let
it's
me keep
gonna
my
be
mouth
good. It's
shut,
gonna be a
girl.
good show. Hopefully, the people come out and support because they were
It
supporting the
will.
fuck shit
I
tonight.
think it will be.
Yeah,
It will be. Irrespective of how people, might feel towards Carrie or whatever, she does, in my opinion, she brings a lot, you know. She's, very spicy, very, opinionated, knowledgeable. She'll shake the fucking table.
she
So
absolutely shakes the table. I'm gonna
okay,
give her that.
she would shake the shit out the fucking table and give no fucks. So, which is, very much appreciated. Um, so yeah, it'll be a good show, girl.
What
But
time?
yes, girl, I'm glad I got to hit your light real quick. I saw you was still up. I'm gonna take my black ass to bed so I can be up in time for said debate. I'm so glad you are
What time? Do
watching
you
your
know what time it
beautiful
is?
long.
You know what time the debate
Um,
start?
I think he told. I don't want to get to line. He
Okay.
said, "God." He either said one.
Ooh,
I don't want to lie. Either 1, 2, 3, or 4 p.m.
damn,
Central
Tiffany.
Standard
Now that's a
Time.
lot of a difference. You said what?
Girl, real talk. I don't recall.
Okay,
Um,
that's fair.
it might be like 1 or 2 Central Standard Time. I don't want to lie though.
So it's only going
I
to
don't
be
want
an
to
hour
lie.
long debate, or is it going to be an hour long
No.
debate? He's going to open. I hope he
I,
open up the panel.
well, I asked him like he didn't specify how long it will be, but I was like, I hope you set aside some time. Cause
Right.
sometimes he go live and then he be like, oh,
Like he got
like
to go.
he,
Right when it start
yeah,
getting
cause he
good,
be
he be
real
having to go.
busy. Yes. So I asked him, I was like, I hope you, set aside some time. So I don't know. I don't know. But yes, girl,
Okay,
I'm gonna
girl, go to
rest my
sleep. Get your sleep
bone.
on. Get your sleep on.
Yes. I'm so glad I got to chop it up with you, baby mama. I'm so glad you're
Oh
watching your
wait,
beautiful
wait.
long.
Didn't the other day you said that you wanted to ask me something? Do you need to ask me that privately?
Eh, yeah. You so messy, girl. You so
No,
messy,
I'm just
girl.
asking because
That's
we
messy.
can. I won't say nothing else if you could need to ask me
Oh,
privately.
no. I would like no, no, no. I wanted to have this is generally speaking,
Hmm.
this would definitely be a box talk conversation.
Okay, okay.
But just about how people say like when you reach a certain age or whatever,
Hmm.
like sex change. See, you still young, you still in your 30s. But
Okay.
the people say, once you, reach certain age groups or whatever, like sex changes a lot for you.
Hmm.
Like they might say, for example, like when you turn 40, sex be like totally fucking different. Or you know what I mean? And so yeah, I had a bitch had questions, girl. I had questions. I had
Okay.
questions
Well, we
for
can
her.
carve. We can carve out a nice box talk. And I know that I am young, but I do also have some. Like I am already premenopausal, right?
Really?
Yeah, menopause happens very early in
Girl,
my family, and so
that shit is the worst. Hell, I'm pre girl. I'm trying to be out having, girl, I be having hot flashes. I be like, fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Lord.
Listen,
Fix it.
girl, I'm talking about 1 minute
Mhm.
I'll be fine, the next minute I'll just be sitting on the couch sweating profusely.
But I don't like that. I don't like that.
Mm.
I do the same thing. I don't really appreciate that, but chill. But yeah, I definitely I wanted to have a conversation regarding, you know, I don't know, just like sex at different ages. Like
Okay.
how can, like, generally speaking, can a person like be 40 years old and like have what they consider to be like the best fucking sex of their life? Like how
Absolutely.
does that happen?
So here's the thing, and this is just what I've learned, just from growing. I definitely don't know how the hell I used to be making it out here thotting and bopping, right? Because I feel like I got way better coochie now than I used to have back then, right? I can do more with it. You feel me? I done learned it. I done learned it. I done, had some time to spend with it, and so I definitely understand what you're saying. And I have already done some research on this on my own because as women get older, our sex drive goes up. And as men get older, their sex drive goes down. So when we're in our 40s and 50s, we are actually at our sexual peak versus men being at their sexual peak when they're in their 20s and 30s. So we backwards from them, if that makes sense. Does that
That
make sense?
part makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, so
but it's
as we get
like,
older, our sex drive goes up, and as they get older, their sex drive goes down. So you most definitely can have some of the best sex of your life in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, and in your 70s. Because you remember, I be telling y'all, I still be catching my grandma and my papa, and I be
child.
like, y'all is nasty, okay? And I go on about my business. But so absolutely, the older you get, and the more you realize you can do them tricks. Good morning,
But
Xavier. So yes, you absolutely can have the best, and it might be the best sex because you're in the 40s. But wait till you get to your 50s, girl.
yeah, and chat lines being messy boots talking about toy lady is barely 30 tip. Chat lines matter. Listen, let the breaker reflect. I'm 33. Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
chat last
But
matter.
anyway.
You're absolutely listen. I'm 32. I'm flattered that you say that I'm barely 30. But the
You
fact of the
are
matter
barely
is,
30. You are a baby. You're so
I
young.
understand that. And listen, don't I conduct myself as such? I be very respectful to all you elders here in the sector. I don't be trying to have no
Yeah,
kerfuffles with
that's I'm
you.
33.
Yeah,
Ain't that a big
I'll be 33 in June. I will be 33 in June. But I do know, chat lives matter, that as women get older, they sex drives go up. And as you niggas get older, y'all dicks go down. So let's talk about it.
P? Go to hell. I am not 43. I'm 40. Go to hell, P.
It don't matter
P.
how old Tiff P
Go
is.
to
Just know
hell.
that coochie probably gripping
I'm
like a
40.
bitch. She probably can spit
No,
at
I'm
you and then
40.
take it back.
No, but
But we
see,
don't want
no,
to.
here,
But we don't
okay.
want to brag.
No, but I hear what you're saying, like as far as sex drive going up. But what does it have to do like with your partner though? Right?
If your
I don't
partner
know.
is a man and your partner is aging just like you are aging, then are you saying what can you do to help your partner sex drive go back up?
No, I'm
Oh,
saying like what if okay, say okay, like you're 40,
hmm
like the person in question is 40. Their partner is older than them. Um and the 40-year-old woman is having experience like the best like sexual experience. Like what the fuck is that about?
that's just how nature is.
But that's fucking weird. So it's
Why is
like
it weird?
because it's like what has the 40-year-old woman if she been fucking for 20 years, like what have you been doing? Like how is it that you're having like your best sexual experiences at 40?
That's just
Like
how it is.
that's weird.
I
That
can't
is
I can't
fucking
really give you
weird.
no answer other than it's nature. It's nature. It's just the nature of who we are because our estrogen levels it take longer for us to start losing estrogen versus men with with testosterone. So
But
even though we are
like you
losing
were
estrogen, it's
saying,
not at the same rate that men is losing testosterone levels.
I feel you, but like you were saying, okay, so the woman, our shit, as we get older, it goes up and the male goes down. But what
Mhm.
if the male is older than you? I
It's
don't know.
you saying what if the male is older than you and his sex drive is still going up?
I yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how a person can be in a like be 40 and
Hmm.
be sleeping with somebody else in their 40s and it be like the best, literally like their best sexual experiences. To me, that's fucking weird.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
Stephanie Collins said it the best. It just could be genetics because it has been reported to me that in my family, the women definitely their sex drive absolutely continues to increase as they get older. I've heard my father speak on it. I've heard my grandfather speak on it. I've heard my great auntie and uncle speak on it, and my regular auntie and uncle speak on it. So it is genetically within us to want to fuck more as we get older, as far as the women in my family go. I don't know about the men, but I can just tell from my granddad, my great uncles, and my dad that they dick most definitely does not stop working. It still works. So it's something in their genetics too. And they got together and gave us super genetics when it comes to sex.
Steph off the top rope. Steph. We are general. No, we are speaking generally. Stephanie is being messy boots. Okay. We're speaking generally, Stephanie. Okay.
Well,
Oh my God, Pete,
I'll
I'm
make
so
sure to do me
no.
some research and try to give you some.
You're shady. No, I'm being very no, I'm speaking very generally. I didn't even say me. What the
Hold on, girl. I'm trying to tie my hair in this bag, so I can't read the chat right now. But they must be saying something to you.
hell? Yeah, time everybody out. Stephanie need to be timed out. P need to be timed out. No, yeah, I'm speaking generally. Like
Dang,
very
y'all tip be
generally
saying y'all need to be
speaking.
timed out. What y'all doing the tip?
Yes. Time out. Steph and P need to be timed out. No. No. I'm literally talking about like generally speaking.
Okay. Well,
And
I'll
also I'm
definitely do the
33.
research, and we can. And I'll
No,
definitely
it's just
go over it
interesting.
because, like, it could really be genetics. I mean, Stephanie has a point. Like I said, it's a known fact that if you gonna marry a woman in my family, your dick better work for the long haul, or that's gonna be an issue. And we definitely are gonna tell you because we are vocal. I done heard my auntie
P,
tell us, "Look, y'all gotta clean. Y'all gotta hurry up and finish eating dinner. I gotta get my freak on. I gotta go to work in the morning." Imagine getting
child.
kicked out of Sunday dinner so they can go lay up like they ain't been married for 40 years.
That's a good thing to have
I
that
mean,
going on after being married so long.
I
And
fully
P, I am not
support it.
fucking up. Uh, black P should be blocked. Okay. P is spreading narratives. I'm not fucking up. I ain't saying nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Stephanie
I'm
Collins,
talking
but you
about in
told the truth.
general.
You might have been playing, but what you were saying was the actual truth as far as that goes. Oh, I need to find
Yeah.
a clip. Okay, go to bed, Tiffy. Go to bed, Tiffy. Supposed to be going to bed.
Yes, girl. I'm going bed because P trying to run narratives. Okay.
Hold on, child P. What you
And
talking
no,
about?
P is, yeah, I'm not fucking up anything.
I mean, dang, P. She didn't even say nothing. She just asked a general question about age and sex drive.
Okay.
Like, why is they? Why
Yeah.
is P being messy boots? What is you doing?
I have no clue. I have no clue. And I
She
was
did not
talking
say
about a
nothing of the
40-year-old
sorts.
woman.
That is slanderous behavior against my bestie, and I'm not tolerating it.
It is.
Come
Yeah,
on.
Steph was off the top rope too.
Oh,
Nah,
you
but no,
stupid.
seriously. No, this is not just specific to me.
Okay.
It was a general box talk, and hopefully we can have this conversation in general later. Without the likes of Peter Panel Killer and Stephanie Collins insinuating things that's not true.
Amen. Amen. Y'all better stop with this slander of Tiff P and the Godfather.
Okay. Yeah, we're friends in Christ. Anywho,
Amen.
y'all, good
Hallelujah.
night.
All right, we
Girl,
are.
thank you for having me up. I'm glad
Okay,
you're watching that beautiful long hair. Um,
all right, I'm
Good
deep
night.
conditioning it. Good night, Jordan. Good night. I'm trying to deep condition.
Good
What is this? Let me see.
night.
It's a cake, a beard cake. What the hell am I doing with a beard cake in here? I need a hair clip, y'all. And then the hair bag. Why is it pencils in the hair basket? Colored pencils, crayons. When did the hair basket turn into the school basket? Like, what are we doing, Mello? I know Mello did this. I know Mello did this. This is the smell good one. I'm using some fig seed and honey um, cream. I'm actually not going to interlock today. I just want to do a regular coil method because um, I need to have my hair done because I'm taking pictures for my badge at work on Monday night. We're getting new badges, and so I want my hair to be cute. I always think that stuff matters, and I haven't washed it in a while. So I said, let me just go ahead and do that since I'm up. Ain't that going on? I want to go to eggs up. Is it raining? Let's see. She said, I could be wrong about this. This is just off the dome, but I think our estrogen shorts go down and our testosterone remains rather the same. So our sex drive starts to mirror what we think of as typically masculine. I never thought about it that way. I never thought about it that way, Stephanie Collins. You're absolutely right. Because women do have testosterone too, just not as much as men. So okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, Steph. I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm. Not stop messing stuff up. Chat last matter being messy boots in the chat, and y'all in here running these narratives on my good sister, my good sister in Christ Tiff P, and I'm not letting that happen. Where is the bag with the rubber bands? Because I'm gonna wanna tie. I think I'm gonna do some side twists so that I can take the twists out and they be curly. And yeah, my hair is getting long, but I still want to cut it. So I'm gonna have to go because I know y'all don't want to listen to me run no hot water. So I see y'all. Let me see who going live. Darrell. I thought I thought Pillsbury was going live. What happened to Pillsbury live? I think what's his face? Hoodie got a live scheduled about the Godfather. Um So yeah, we're gonna have some little kerfuffles or what have you. But yeah, I gotta go because it's gonna take about 30 minutes to do all the washing because my hair is long as fuck, especially in the back. It's very long, and so I have to use the towels to get all the excess water out my hair before I even start retwisting it. So I will see y'all later. Somebody go live. It's 8 o'clock. I held it down for the third shift crew. Don't say the tornado ain't never did nothing for you. Okay. But I will see y'all later. Let me jump off of here. This
All right, y'all. Chat lives. That's 4 years. Too late. So you think that Darrell needs to unplug? Here's the thing. I've heard people say that, right? But he, the Godfather is his title. He doesn't want to unplug and disengage. Now, I do remember him saying that he wasn't going to be doing that many live streams. He was going to be doing uploads. He ain't stuck to that too hard, but hopefully he will coming up again. So we're gonna see. I don't know who else going live after Darrell except for Hoodie. But I'll be back at some point over in the night to get y'all through the night. And so I will see y'all in somebody chat. You said cash outs can only get you so far. Yeah, yeah. And make sure y'all hit the Sister Lady cash out and give me the love offerings because the Godfather has been stingy lately, ever since he been having a kerfuffle with Hoodie. So Hoodie, like the good Sister Tiff P said, I don't need no bills paid or nothing, but the Godfather is generous, so we is expecting you to be just as generous with the love offerings as the Godfather is. Okay. That's my trolling for tonight. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in somebody chat. Y'all have a good morning or a good night. Oh, don't forget, time went forward. So it's 8 a.m. Eastern time when it's supposed to be 7. Good night or good morning.